All right. Woo! We got some free stuff today. Also, chat, welcome to the stage. Welcome, welcome. And it looks like the update for IS has come through. What even is this, though? Points, right? I'm guessing points. How many days is this? 13? Okay. So we don't get a free unit from this or a skin. I'll take the resources. 30k. Only 30k? No, they should give me 100k for this. All right. Today we finish reading what is it? Chapter 8. Ah, shit, I don't have any. Oh man, this is gonna be a peak. I'm hoping for peak. Let's see. Let's get this done. Make sure everything is working as intended. Make sure everybody is actually working instead of lazing around like these people here. Let's see. 5? Okay. Alright, let's rest zone. Rest ops. Alright, there we go. Management issue. No, it's employee issue, not management. Management has nothing to do with this. Management is innocent. Oh yeah, the drones. Oh wait, hold on. Let me check something real quick. Rose. 3 medics and 4 of those? Let's see, how many can I make? I can make 4. You. We work the men to the bone. And I need 3 of these. Okay, I do not have 3. I only have 2. So, we're just gonna do that later. Okay. You can lock operators that boost morale recovery in dorm. I mean, what? Do I have anybody that can do that? How much gold do you have? What gold are you talking about, Crash? Oh! Oh, we got an event. Okay. Oh. 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 Gold I trade for LMD. Give me a second. Let me listen to this. This is really nice. I like this. Oh, okay, here we go. This is catchy. Do I get a man from this? Is this welfare operator a man? Clear RS-4. Yeah, okay, well, makes me want to do this event less. Oh well. Oh well. We will do the event. Maybe Sunday. I'm not sure yet. Well, I'll see if we can have a stream Sunday to do this. Oh, IS5 too, but that's gonna be here for a little bit though. Oh man, there's so much to do. There's so much to do this week. I want this Archetto. I'm gonna save for this. I'm gonna save for this. No, wait. I'm saving for Reed. I'm saving for Reed. I'm still gonna get it just because it's a free unit, but makes me less enthusiastic about the event. But the event has some banger music, so I'm gonna do it anyways. Don't we murder these things in IS? Don't we murder these things in IS? No, not IS, Annihilation. Man, there's so many things that I want, so many things that are here, and so many things to do. Ugh. Gosh dang it. Gosh dang it. Gosh dang it. Who even thought you who taught you to think like this? I'm sorry, Egg, it's just how I am. Oh man. Oh man, this sucks so much. You know what? No, we're gonna do a lot of grinding. We're gonna do a lot of grinding to be able to pull. We're gonna do a lot of grinding. Okay, let's get into the story. And the faster we finish the story, the faster I can start farming for more OP. Where was I? Oh, here we go. Here we go. We saw this, I think. Did we see this? I think we saw this. Yeah, I think we did this already. It's not impulse control. It is calculated. It is calculated and unregretful. Unregretful, hopeful pulling for units. That's what it's called. You're the Gundams, but I don't have the money to spend, so it's not like I'm gonna help the devs. Well, it's not like I can't help the devs, anyways. But man, if I did though, we'd be pulling. Calculated you had funds for the load. Yes, but I have. Yes, but we can always count on events and other things to give me more OP. So we're gonna be doing a lot of that. We're gonna be doing a lot of events. We're gonna be doing a lot of Annie. We're gonna be doing a lot of stuff. Although man, I don't know if I have the sanity to do all of it though. Okay, here we are. You don't need to bother yourself with this, Tulula. The tractor's been missing for months. They were probably stopped by the patrol unit. There's not much we can do about it. I don't know, man. You spent 5 streams just to read. Hey, Sinclair. You don't have to remind anybody that, okay? You don't have to remind anybody that. Cheaper in the skin either. Hey, the skin is only what, 21, 24? It's fine. We'll have enough. Even if all we can do is find their bodies, we'll at least be giving their families some closure. Can't wait for a pulling stream just to see bro get all blue. Please don't say that, bird. Oh, she's getting the ambience one, right, Crash? If it's the ambience one, I rather have the one that's already in game. I just like the armor and everything better. I'll probably get the ambience one too, just to have it. But I like the armor one better. If the intel recon gave us is correct, this should be there where they'd gone missing. We're gonna need to read through this as fast as we can, and as we need to take in everything as best as we can. Tula, snap out of it. Everything they said is just a load of horseshit. I'm fine. They're just a bunch of heartless bastards. Don't let it get to you. None of them had the willpower to keep going, to leave the tundra. They fought so many battles with you, and they thought you a coward? You're the most fearless soldier among us. Tulula, trust me. All of us follow you by will. Captain Boldocus used to be an Ursus soldier, but we all know he's the most steadfast man we have here. All of us trust him. Oh, I never saw that movie, Bird Up, so I don't really get the reference. Not necessarily. He's strong, way too strong. Stubborn too. The people who don't trust him were just afraid to speak up. It only takes a brief moment for trust to completely crumble. If all the people who followed Patriot died one day, would the ones who come after them be as steadfast as them? It's so over. I'm sorry. I never saw the movie. Oh, and how long is it until Babel reruns? Because I'm considering reading Babel like in the events thingy tab we have. But if we're gonna have a rerun soon, I'll probably just read it there. Rumors can destroy us. Before there are rumors, those who are innocent, and those who are skeptical of others are also innocent. But no one is innocent once rumors begin to spread. But what does your upbringing have to do with anything? You've done so much for all of us. It's fine. Calm down. Besides, I haven't really done all that much for them. Come on, don't say that. Are you sure you don't? Are you sure you want to go by yourself? Faust has been tagging along with those crossbow guys lately, and he's really getting the hang of it. If the gorillas aren't around, you could bring them with. Babu should be late September or October. Okay, so 2-3 months, something like that. Protecting the infected traveling with us is our top priority. We aren't fighting this war just to fight a war. Our goal is to help our fellow men survive. Don't put the cart before the horse. Protecting them is our top priority. They know this by heart, and make sure everyone else does as well. Well, Godspeed. Don't worry, it's just negotiating with the locals. Everything will be fine. Yeah, and I remember how how talking to the locals went last time. At a nearby village. Before, I probably would have just run inside and started asking questions right away. I wonder, when did I become like this? Hiding and sneaking around. It was just being suspicious and cautious at first, but this is practically antagonizing everyone now. I'm not even sure if it is unexpected things that I'm worried about or a repeat of those tragedies. What a rundown place. Looks like they don't have much of a harvest this year. Everyone looks so tired. Weird. It should have been a while since the last time this village we settled, but there's a lot of tractor marks around the village's entrance. There are scraps at the assembly workshop, but I don't think they're from the village's old tractor. The authentication box is gone. If the vehicle belonged to the village, there's no reason to take that out. It's getting dark. I should take a look at the junkyard. This is weird. There's your household garbage, but there isn't much else. No equipment for processing spent orginium here. If it's not in the junkyard, then where? It's winter, so there should be wheat straws and warming grass husk everywhere. Did they run into food problems? No, that's not right. They burned them. I need to check out their granary. What's this? What happened here? There's original residue all over the place, and the ground is dug up all over the place. Claw marks on the granary's door? Who's there? Tulu turns around. She finds an Ursa's farmer standing there with his guard up. The farmer notices how Tulu is dressed and sets his shovel down. Geez, what's the matter with you? Coming inside the village without saying a word. Haven't ever seen you before. Are you from the Gendarmerie? You aren't here for the rent, are you? We already paid our originium tax. Hell, the taxman took our food too while he was at it. There isn't much more we can pony up. I'm here since I'm investigating the infected. Oh, infected? We don't have any here. Has any infected passed by? No. We received a message. I know there's been infected here. If you know what's good for you, spit it. Oh, spill it. Can't fool you, eh? Those scumbags, they said no one knew they were passing through here. So they were here. Damn right they did. They had those scary weapons on them, scared the life out of us. We didn't have the guts to go against them, and we didn't try to. After that, they even took all of our food. Those bastards. Please, you have to get these infected. These are criminals for us. That's not right. That's not right. How dare you say that? How dare you say that? How dare you say that? Huh? What's the matter with you, ma'am? You heard their cries. You heard them crying out for— Oh! Oh, wait. Did they lock the infected inside the granary? And then they starved to death or something in there? You said yes too fast, Silver. I'm not sure. You didn't let me cook, okay? You didn't let me cook. You heard them crying out for help. You heard them clawing at the door with their fingers. Yeah. What are you, ma'am? You right in the head? Hey, over here. Any of you seen her before? Where is she from? Then you're thinking, right, I haven't ever heard an accent like that before. Yeah, that's right. She doesn't have a mask on. If she was here to investigate the infected, she'd be all decked out in protective equipment. He's Al Dante? What number? Al Dante? Who are you? Answer me. Infected. Huh? Just like the people you murdered, I'm an infected. We've done nothing wrong. You locked them in here. You let them die here. What are we supposed to do? We don't have any food left for ourselves. Italian saying. So what's the saying? Like what's the translation? And the people that they locked up, is it the people that they were talking about for the tractor? Is that what they're talking about? You could have chased them away or just never allowed them in. You could have just attacked them or outright killed them, and I wouldn't be here complaining to you right now. But you tricked them. You lured them into your empty storehouse, locked the doors, and starved them. Okay, yeah, exactly what I thought. Cooked so as to be still firm when bitten. So to slightly undercooked pasta so that it's a bit chewy. Wait, are you saying that they ate the? Wait, are you saying that they ate the? I mean, he did say that they took their food. That's kind of messed up if that's where we're going here. They were so hungry they could have even used their arts. They were here only to panhandle. They weren't here to attack you. They didn't even have the strength to fight back. They were just normal people. Normal? Those infected? Don't make me laugh. Who are you to reason with me? You infected scumbag. You're just a freak. Oh, you're talking about me? No. I overcook. Actually, yeah, no. Actually, that kind of sounds bad. My strategy is overcooked. It's just so good. I'm so good at strategizing that I have to do the stage over again to show you everything that happens. That's what happens. You kept the storehouse locked until Radiant Crystals stabilized. Then you disposed their bodies with the dried up Orginium. They had families, they had friends, they had places they wanted to be. There's not even anything left of them. Infected often die and leave no traces left of their existence behind. That happens way too often, but now there isn't even a way for us to find out where their ashes have gone. What are we supposed to do? It's not like we've got much to feed ourselves. That's not easy for us either. And why do you lie to them? What are you talking about? How could we have known what was going to happen to them? And what were we supposed to do? That's just an excuse. You saw them starving. You knew they had no weapons to fend themselves with. You did this because it was convenient. From the beginning you never... No, actually, even if they weren't infected, you would have done the same thing. Get the sentries. Oh man, you know what, Tulula? You know what? I think this is the stage where Tulula comes out from the right side, and she starts killing the civilians. Right? Is that this stage? I think that's what this is. You will come to see these great lands you threw yourselves to do not... Wait, what? You will come to see these great lands you threw yourself to do not... not want you. No. Then what do you want? Look, it's all in the past. We'll even apologize. We can pretend you've never been here, just like those other folk were never here. All you have to do is walk away. Who do you even think they were? Huh? Whatever you are, that's what they were. You thought them weak, and in that case, that makes me a weakling who knows not how to fight? Just get out of here already. We don't want no trouble here. They were here, begging at your feet, and what did you do? Oh, was that a flashback of when she killed Cache? Good luck at story. Size rolls anyway, sad bankrupt and got off right Cubi. Hey, I would rather have a Cubi than whatever I got those last 10 rolls that I did. You will see your thoughts, your actions become non-existent. No, you're despicable. There will be no peace in this world while people like you still walk it. Hold on. Hold on. Just don't mind me. I said to bite the guarantee new operator banner coming, so hold my rolls. Yes, I didn't want to say it, but I love that face. Silver. Great minds think alike, don't they? Surprise Pikachu face. That needs to be a channel emote. That needs to be a yeah, that needs to be a channel emote. The infected pearls haven't been to your village in 3 years. The noble families that controlled the settlement here have died long ago during the Great Rebellion. Everything teetered on the edge of chaos, and your village has been left untended for years. And yet, you kill all these people even though you had nothing to gain from their deaths. If you had any tiny bit of kindness in you, would have let them go. The whole village heard their cries, but none of you did anything. Until they died, one after another. And the voices are telling her to. The voices are telling her to do it. What it was just no, like this. That one stage where Tulula was going around killing the civilians, totally valid. And since we can't do it ourselves, it is a nice change of pace when you let the villain, well, not really villain at this moment, when you let your surprise Pikachu face Tulula walk around and stab the civilians left and right. Oh man, it sure does make your heart flutter, doesn't it? Man, I feel like I'm gonna be clipped out of context sometimes one of these days. If you still had any decency in you, you wouldn't have done anything this wretched. I hate you. You will see them spur all you revered, your life, your dignity, and philosophy, void of all significance. Oh, burn it all down, Tulula. Burn the whole village down. Besides, I'm sure Ursus wouldn't care if they burned another village. I'm sure they do it every other day. Oh wait, no. I need to read the after. I would like to make a joke here, but I'm not going to. But I'm going to refrain. Man, I sure do. Maybe make the joke in Discord. They really think they can get out of that with that way of no, literally. Whenever I was reading that, I was like, man, even if you say sorry, I would have still burned you to a crisp. I don't know. What do you guys think? Starving or burning alive? What do you guys think? Which is worse than two? I feel like starving would be worse because starving would you would die slower than burning. I'm sure Anakin Skywalker can give us his 2 cents on that. Fire! Fire! It burns! Help! Makes you crazy? Yeah, I mean they were clawing on the wall. I wouldn't say that's crazy. Dad, oh, you know what? Hey. Children, huh? You know what Anakin Skywalker would say? If anyone's seen Star Wars, you know what they're gonna do. And you know what? Let's add this. Oh, hold on. What oh, okay. What's going on? Quick, get out of here. Tula becomes the Anakin Skywalker of this game. Yes, but she doesn't burn. She herself doesn't burn. She burns everything around her. She is the lava. My son, you infected lowlife. The fire, it's too strong. You wretch, if I die here, curse you, my emperor. I beseech you, lay down your divine punishment on these wretched infected. There's no turning back anymore. Besides Tula, no one else knows of the events that transpired here. Fine with me. Fine with me. And everything that occurred after that is as good as public knowledge. But should you recognize me? Should you have understood me? Should you realize just the sort of world you're stood in? Ursus's future will from then on be in your hands. Hey man, Tallulah was valid. Ami opens her eyes, though her tears are well. Wait. Can she see people's past? I thought it was just like she can like tap into people's emotions and know what they're feeling. Can she see into their past? She has already seen it all. Amiya's arts ability as well. She always say that she has. Right, she like isn't that the moment when they showed us like he was fighting, like he fought like the Emperor's blade and like the Seaborn and other stuff like that? What's a Katus doing here? Amiya, watch out! Amiya is not a one-trick pony, she's a multi-trick rabbit. Multi-ability rabbit. Oh, amazing. Look at this artwork. This is amazing. I love how they give this to us a second time. Ha. Don't even think of touching her. Do you intend to protect her? I'm just gonna call you Chen, okay? This traitor is the infected. This executioner of our kin. Did he cost her life? Yeah. I'm disappointed, Chen. How shameful that you would even turn your sword on me. Amiya, what are you doing here? Watch out, Amiya. Tallulah has inherited all that is Keshe. She's already... She's no longer that innocent girl who was kidnapped from Lungmin. Madam Chen, that's not right. She's not just the successor. I will tear off its disguise. What disguise? So Tallulah has switched to the ideology of what Keshe wanted. What happens to be her? That happens to be her first name. Chen is her family name. So like what? How do you pronounce it? Hui? I can't say it. Chad Pitcher was like, fuck it, I deserve all of this bad things. He didn't deserve it. I don't believe he deserved all of that, Silver. I know what you're trying. I know what you're saying. I just thought I'd say like, yeah. Let me die in peace, you noisy rabbit. You're that goddess from Rhodes Island. Where's Brodalka's tea? Did you test your metal against his halberd? Or did you just see his mangled corpse? You, how could you talk about him like that? Oh, I'm asking with the utmost respect. I'm merely asking for the truth. He never took off his helmet, did he? His helmet hides the exposed grayish-white skull of the Wendigo. If the people were to see his true appearance, they would surely be frightened out of their wits. Yet their hate and zeal would drive them to onwards, and the force of the crowd would have broken through the guerrillas' defense line. Brodalka's tea would not have allowed the shield guards to attack a single civilian. They are not his spies, after all. Brodalka's tea would have been torn to pieces by the raging mob. He would have allowed himself to fall to their rage and ignorance, just as he knew that this day would arrive, as he decided to give up and surrender to his humanity. Since you've appeared here, that can only mean one thing. Brodalka's tea is dead. Tell me, how did he choose to die? Was he a noble warrior? I would like to know how he met his end. I killed him. It was me. You. What sort of firepower did you have at your disposal? That was Brodalka's tea. Even so, you've appeared here all by yourself, just like my pitiful sister. Alright, the last person in this city who would kill me is now dead. Now I have nothing left to worry about. Should I congratulate you, slaughterer of my kin? Amiya, don't fall to her tricks. For her tricks. She's already played many such tricks on me. Don't believe a single word she says, even if she's telling the truth. I know, Madam Chen, she wants to kill you. The Tallulah standing before us holds some untamed strands of memory deep within her heart. You are the only remaining link to her past. You, huh? What are you talking about? What are you looking at? What do you wish to see? You can't stop me. Are you telling the truth? Why else would she challenge you to a fight? Tallulah will only truly die when she kills you with her own 2 hands. You stop making any sense. Madam Chen, the Tallulah in front of you has not completely died yet. This tyrant is still not yet in full control of her mind. I've been saying that for a while, Silver, but just in riddles. Tell me more, Goddess. Tell me about that outdated chicanery of yours, absurd as it may be. You should have died when Tallulah stabbed you. You should... Okay. So, Keshe is trying to take over Tallulah's mind, right? I saw a glimpse of this accidentally when I was going through this. Y'all remember whenever I y'all. He's not trying. He did it. But there's. But she says as long as Chen is alive, there's still a chance. There's still a chance for her to become waifu material, right? I mean, she is anyway, but mind reading rabbit. I've never considered this. Yeah, mind reading rabbit. Even if you can read minds, you should not know these things. Where did you hear of them? Am I reading your mind? You've always bragged about being able to protect yourself completely using your psychic originium arts, Duke of Keshe. It was your pride as your political opponents remained helpless against it. All I see are memories. I have no idea what you're talking about right now, but I can feel your emotions. I glimpsed the secret within your memories. I saw the curse that haunts your body to this day. You are not Tallulah. I suggest you look out for your own skin before jumping to conclusions. Amiya, don't just stand there. Avoid that fire. You withstood it? Not for long. You're surprised too, are you not? Heh. She did it once before. The exact same black lines back at Chernobog. How much longer can you hold on? Your warriors have fallen. Were their sacrifices for nothing? Will you die meaninglessly to my flames today? How is it? Can you still peep on others' thoughts while desperately casting your arts? Such a dirty little trick. It reminds me of what? Think about it carefully. Which is your real originium arts? Bodrakis T dying by your hand? What kind of joke is that? Amiya, I'll clear a path through the remaining flames. Fall back and jump to the right. Jump as far as you can. Right. Of Amiya roasting someone. I mean, Amiya doesn't have like fire-based attacks. So roasting. Oh wait, no, talking shit. Never mind. I've caught on. Thank you, Chen. Did we play the new event? No, we're gonna save that for another day. Like, we're gonna, if we can, we'll try and do it Sunday. If we can't do it Sunday, we'll try Monday, and if we can't Monday, we'll do Tuesday. It's still not in the canon. Strange. Amiya, Tallulah seems to be very surprised by you. Madam Chen, that's not the least of it. Please, don't let your guard down, no matter what happens. I'll try my best. I don't think there's anything more important than both of our lives, nor anything more shocking than the fate of Lungmen. You're called Amiya? Goddess, if I were to ask you to build me an illusion that would entrance me forever, would you refuse? Would you hold back and avoid using this kind of power? I won't answer you. Robin, when I first started this game, I entered the world of suffering, and here I am, still suffering to this day. We shall forever suffer. That is the motto of Arknights. Your expression and hesitation betray your thoughts. Self-proclaimed kind Katas. I've never said that. Your actions speak louder than words. False, infected warrior. Suffering is worse than this one. You're during the event today. I want to clear it up on my own first. Alright, Sinclair, you better do it quick before I get to it. Black arts that absorb memories but do not differentiate between consciousness. Not an unilateral extraction, but rather proliferation and acquisition that goes both ways. Better do it quick before I start showing you some guides, Sinclair. How can this be? How can this be? Goddess, what is this? Can you answer me? Has the Sarkaz of Kazdal all gone mad? Devil, Sarkaz, a lord of a different race? Was the previous Lord of Fiends an idiot or a lunatic? I can't even remember its name anymore. It seems that the extinction of the Sarkaz is indeed imminent. Oh, the Sarkaz mercenary W. The Sarkaz behind them. So that's how it is. So that's how it is. They call us Lord of Fiends. Huh. I mean, to be honest, I'm not shocked. Hey, what's up, Kyo? This one is one of those wins that do mechanics or die try. I'm quite lost, actually. Yeah, I'm 50-50 in what's going on here. Do you believe what she's saying, Madam Chen? You're welcome, Kyo. Does it matter? I believe the choice is yours, Madam Chen. Besides, these facts wouldn't change your mind anyway. Correct. In fact, I think she's trying to buy time until we suffocate. But we're trying to buy time too. Huh? Where are your deputies, the noble of your royal court, your citizens? Who else did you bring? That ghoul who's been running for centuries, several centuries, or that pink-eyed bastard who can't bear the slightest bit of light. Pink-eyed bastard who can't bear the slightest bit of light. What's his name? Is it that 3-star vampire looking dude? Like, he has a skin that looks like a vampire. Is that who she's talking about? Or is she talking about, Wolfrin? Wolfrin? That's it. Tally did nothing wrong. Did you personally take care of Bodraka's tea, or did someone do it for you? You cannot do it, young false Lord of Fiends. You cannot take control of them in their royal court. You are not a real Lord of Fiends. You're not even a Sarkaz. You're just a little goddess. You don't have the power to fight against your enemies. Should try, you would be swiftly eradicated. Alternately, you are just the newest toy of the Sarkaz rulers. Do you feel sadness at being a test subject? Immature goddess? We're talking about members of the Sarkaz royal court. You haven't met them yet. No, whenever she says royal, I thought she was talking about Ursus. But I guess, yeah, I guess she's talking about the Sarkaz rulers or whatever, right? You know, except for those burned kids, nothing that we can't forget. What are you talking about, Silver? We forgive Anakin, and he did something similar. You know how it is. You're an outsider. You cannot do anything but wait for others to take your life, and a symbol of the king, and with it, your entire being. Like, I'm following. Like, I get what's happening in the story, but the details in this specific section of the story, there's some things I can pick up on and understand, but there's also some things that aren't really told to me yet. Like, I haven't experienced in the story yet, so it's like it's going through one ear and out the other. Wei Jin? Wei Jin? Wei Jin? Nothing happened. Nothing happened to the younglings either. I can do that for you. I will help you depart this world without the slightest trace of pain. Deathless Black Snake, are you afraid? What? You've said a lot, Duke of Kesche. Yet, if your life was really as long as the legends told, and if the dread you showed from time to 10 was not part of your performance, then I believe I understand. Keshe, Amiya, is that true? The one in front of you is Tallulah, and at the same time, Keshe. My intuition is not wrong. You fought the Sarkaz in the past, Duke of Kesche. You're afraid of me. Is Amiya... I know they say she's a Kautus, but is she also Sarkaz? You fear me. Interesting. However, the time for jokes is over. I need some time to clean up the current act. This play has greatly exceeded my expectation. Or greatly exceeded expectations. Nope, just a rabbit. Okay. Seen her race in her operator files. I have not looked at any. The only thing that I've looked at in characters are their voice actors. I have never read their operator files. What do I know about Amiya's role? Not much. It like the way that they talk about Amiya, it sounds like she's like, I don't know, I want to say the chosen one or something for like the chosen one for one of the countries. And I'm guessing Sarkaz, just from this conversation that I've read recently, I'm guessing that she's like the Sarkaz's chosen one in anything that I can compare to, really. You only look at their cakes. Well, that was Patriot talking about her before he crowed. Yeah, right. Okay, cool. Keep going. Peak is yet to be upon you. Well, hey, this is pretty. Hey, whatever's going on right now is pretty fire. No pun intended, but also intended. For now, I will have to ask you to leave the stage, Kautas. I never expected you to play such a large role. I've underestimated you. If you can feel my dread, that can only mean that your arts are still too shallow. I feel whatever I wish to feel, even if I am unable to shield my emotions. Memories. Emotions are still a specialty of mine. You're not lying. That just proves my point. The you right now is definitely not completely Tallulah. Should I give you some more time, so that you may dig out some other truth from my mind? Yeah, my past is just that, and it can only be that. You cannot prove anything. The true nature IS5, ED5, your mind will... well, if I ever get to ED5... Remind Mr. Television that please lower your ego and use the event mechanics. Don't worry, we'll use the mechanics like we always do. My mastery over thoughts is such that none have ever tried to comprehend them, have ever succeeded. Yet you did not see what I wanted to let you see. You're honest, Kautas. You did not lie. You can only feel emotions and backtrack along memories. You cannot see my actual thoughts. Then, let me warn you, Kautas. You don't know me. You don't know Tallulah. All that you've said is built upon your own hypothesis. You fundamentally cannot comprehend me. How would you know who I am? Tallulah, or should I say Keshe? I don't care who you are. No matter who you are, no, that's not right. You're Tallulah. It was Keshe that created you. Tallulah, you're not touching a single strand of her hair. How brave you are, Chen, to point a sword at your own relative over an outsider. Taking up stages below, so I'm not reading and the game is fun again. What do you mean? I read? We're reading right now. You can't prove that I don't read, or that I never read. While all of us are probably building our third base, and please no, Robin. I would like to play Enfield too. No matter who it is by my side, Tallulah, a good person will never strike at my friends to get at me. What? Okay, yeah, I read that correctly. Chen, you have not seen the northern plains of Ursus. You're just like a delicate flower grown in a greenhouse. You haven't seen how cruel this world can be. You don't know what changed me to become like this. Of course, I know. I want to know. How would I not? I want to know everything that's happened to you. I want you to tell me yourself. Then, why not come to my side? Right now, Chen. I don't want to fight you anymore. I don't want to harm you again. Ha. You've got it all wrong. The reason I want to know is so I can prevent such things from happening ever again. I want to know so I can judge your action, figure out your motives, compare your deeds. I want to know so that I can see clearly what you want to do, how you want to do it, how far you want to go with it. I want to know, so that I can see the extent of your sins. As for you, Tallulah, what's done is done, Tallulah. Despite my wishes, you've grown up and become as you are now. You too, Chen. You've become something that saddens me. My actions sadden you? Reunion invaded my city, killed my friends, harmed countless Ursa citizens, and decimated so many infected. Who's saddening who? I watched as Reunion members helped each other at Lungmen, willing to sacrifice themselves for the sake of their comrades. Even in the wilderness, they have nowhere to go. Who's saddening who? You are their enemy. You are the one who stopped my people. You prevented them from taking Lungmen. Sorry, Tallulah, I wouldn't believe you if you said that sending them off to die in Lungmen wasn't just a way to get this moment here with me. You've never believed anything I said, Chen. You've never trusted me. You asked if I knew Tallulah. I do. You asked if I believed Tallulah. Of course I do. That's why I came here of my own free will, to verify this thought of mine. But I did not come here to prove your innocence. No, definitely not. Why? Didn't you just say that you trust me, Chen? Right now we both are infected. Why can't we just stand together? Isn't our reunion supposed to be something happy? Her thoughts are really shaking. Don't change the topic. You're the leader of Reunion. I need proof, judgment, and verification. The LGD officer Chen and the President Chen. I'm not trying to prove that you are innocent. How could I? The Tallulah of the past? Excuse me? No matter what excuse no matter what caused you to become like this, since when can we look at Tallulah as two distinctive halves? It's because I knew you in the past that I want to understand even more. Who and what turned you into this? The pain and suffering you experienced, the truth behind your father's death, your hate towards Wei Yanwu. I can't understand all that. Maybe they all push you down this road, but what was it that caused you to become someone so cruel? What was it that turned you into the vanguard of the Ursa's invasion? Did you deceive your people too, Tallulah? You're judging me. You abandoned everything to come here just to tell me off? Was it Wei Yanwu who turned you into such a blind, cold-hearted person? Shouldn't you be asking the reason behind my action? No, that can wait for later. I can reconstruct the flow of events from the garbage heap. I came to fulfill my duty. If you really weren't responsible for these, I would fire a flare. It wouldn't matter even if you killed me. I'd still be able to prove that you didn't deserve death. But if you're conspiring to do harm, then we will gladly give up our lives just to stop you. I want to see to what extent you're wrong. Taking a life without a trial? That's murder, and the city is guilty of murdering the infected. Right now, I see it all clearly. My sword, my thoughts, my ideals, they're all on you. As for the past, let it remain in the past. The past will never return. I will never forgive a schemer who toys with lives, no matter who they are. You cannot break the law with impunity. You wish to cut your ties with me, Chen? It's pointless to try and taunt me. Feel free to guilt me or whatever. This is who I am, a woman of my word. You're the one who's forgotten all this. Amiya, I won't ask what else you need to prepare. Instead, what do you want me to do? Madam Chen, I need a bit more time. How long? 3 minutes at most. Then I'll give you at least 3 minutes. This time, we're really fighting shoulder to shoulder. Amiya, it's just the two of us. But we're carrying the burden of countless lives. You know as well as I. 3 minutes, Amiya. In the next 3 minutes, you will not die. I guarantee it. So once we're done with this, I really hope you'll give me a proper explanation. You have to help me to understand exactly what my sisters become. Also, I want to know if we'll be able to face this thing's true nature in the end, instead of just an empty shell with a theatrical streak. I'll accept the outcome no matter what it is. Alright, I promise, Chen. And thank you. Thank you for your perseverance. I'll believe it when I see it. Tula, your actions, your words, I've been watching. I'm relying on you, Madam Chen. Ooh. Ooh. Here we go. Oh, this is... Oh, this is peak. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. That looks amazing. Like her wings and everything. And the way she holds her sword like this. Oh. Goddess, I don't know how you manipulated my sister's thoughts or what sort of dirty deals you have with the Sarkaz. Is the shadow controlling you and the mastermind behind W the same person? Don't bother answering. I need my flames to teach you a lesson. You should not have attached yourself to the Sarkaz. You should not have used their powers to disgrace the relationship between me, my sister, and me. Rent-free years later. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of some Demon Slayer season 2 song music. It sounds like who Suwano did some stuff here. Dirty deeds and sinful pasts are acceptable. The generosity and benevolence of one's country would still be willing to accept you and your repentance. Oh, can I turn this off? Oh, God Eater and Demon Slayer song. Pose it. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, I thought it was like I know Suwano composed some Demon Slayer songs. I didn't know Sheena did too. So this, yeah, no, this sounds like something from Demon Slayer. Yet to go along with the Sarkaz and fall in with Kazdel. Both you and the one who raised you should be exiled forevermore, to roam aimlessly in the wasteland, thirsty without any hope of water, hungry without a dream of food, to be eaten alive by maggots as you struggle to live, yet unable to find peace as you die. Are you really Tallulah? Chen, if you want to know the truth, stop protecting that seed of evil by your side. She is tearing us apart, twisting the truth and using my memories to mislead you. Goddess, you, Mudraka's tea, left in search of the light, yet you walk towards darkness. You're not worthy of killing him. If the devils you're talking about are the Sarkaz I know, and if the people you're talking about are like you, if the light you're talking about is slaughter, spreading pain, harm, and deception, whereas the darkness you refer to is to salvation, sympathy, and the fight of justice, then I am willing to continue onwards towards with the Sarkaz. Has your identity as the infected blinded you? Did you misunderstand their goals because of how the Sarkaz use the infected? Are you not aware that you are the pawn in their hand? You're trying to drag my sister into the abyss for this? My flames will burn through your deceit and reveal the truth behind you. Take care, for this will hurt. However, I have no choice but to do it. You should ask my permission first. I don't wish to do this, Chen. Haven't you already done this before? I've had enough of your hypocrisy. Your hate is blinding you, preventing you from seeing yourself and escaping your upbringing. You're the one who hasn't left that fighter still, Tallulah. Oh, this was a song for the trailer of chapter 8. Okay, did I read after, or is this? Okay, no, this is we haven't read this. Still not enough. You won't be able to overcome my flames like this. With neither wisdom nor courage, who would enjoy such a performance? Chen, How much longer will you swing your sword for the sake of others? Have you ever drawn that sword for yourself? One moment, guys. Let me grab a drink of water. Give me a moment. All right. Like, it's getting really hot in here, and I have the freaking fan on. Man, the fire that they're cooking up in the OST, and the fire and the flames happening all around me as I immerse myself. Oh, man, it sure is hot. Man, it's so hot that I'm sure the thumbnail is as warm as I am. How much longer will you swing your sword for the sake of others? Have you ever drawn that sword for yourself? Lord of Fiends. Perhaps the courts managed to create an inferior piece of trash. Still not enough. Just not enough, you two. Yeah, it's 800 Kelvin. Kelvin outside. What? Actually, it is enough. If you continue speaking to my mind, I'll have to ask you to leave. It's enough. Madden Chen's emotions. They're flowing towards me from the Chi Xiao. Before, we didn't know each other at all. It's the things that happen here that have bound us together. The fate of the infected that has brought us here. Because we believe that the coming dawn will always be better than today. Chen is different from you, Kautus. Rhodes Island is just a scarecrow for the various political entities. For them, you would kill your own kin. While speaking of kindness, waiting for a chance to show chaos for your own benefit. You don't care about the infected at all. Who else do you want to kidnap? Are you still planning to feed those lies to Madame Chen? You used Tululu to hijack Reunion. You used Chernobyl to seize the Ursus army, dangling a carrot in front of the people of Ursus. Who else are you planning to kidnap now? Fine, it's only 298. It's easy to see through your lies, since you only ever talk about the results and motivations. Without ever saying what steps you take to achieve them. Your promise to Tululu was the exact same. You promised Madame Chen and Reunion that you would create a home for the infected. You promised that the infected would rise up against a great battle. But Tula would never have made such a promise again, because the first time she made that promise brought so much pain. Amiya. Madame Chen? Amiya, I have my regrets. If only I had met you sooner, so much may have turned out differently. But I've made many mistakes. I think the old Chen wouldn't have agreed with me anyway. Not Madam, just call me Chen. Miss Chen, that's fine. It's a bit more formal. Or is it too formal? Sorry to drag you into this sisterly quarrel. I thought our reunion would be a little more dramatic, or at least a little more conventional. Oh, that's right, Billy. Oh man, it really... If it wasn't so hot, I'd be jamming out to this. No, let's just say it was a coincidence, Billy. Let's just say it was a coincidence. I think that no matter how conventional it is, the feelings we have when reuniting after a long time are one and the same. Is crying very cliched? I don't think so. Any normal person would cry. Man, now that you say it, Robin, they might have a different song, maybe. Very eloquent, Cottus, an impressive assault on the emotional front. However, such a skill is better suited to persuade the royal court and senate to subdue the parliament and those spineless bastards, to incite the blind soldiers and irascible, what? I can't say that word. Citizens, rather than me. Casdale fell thrice to great fires. It was rebuilt multiple times, receiving millions of new souls and being reclaimed by the royal court each time, yet the previous residents have all been reduced to ashes in the wind. So Wait, what happened? What happened, Billy? I see Nicholas from time to time, but I don't follow him regularly. Maybe once a month or less. I know of him, but I don't watch him very often. In Chernobog, you once raised a barrier, stopping my breath. I let you go because the noble warrior who sacrificed his life for you was worthy of my respect. But now you've caught my attention once more. You won't get another chance to escape. Survive this immolation, Cottus. Damn it, Amiya, over here, quick. I'm not talking to you, sister. Now, I wonder what her burning flesh will smell like. Amiya. Into the music, but check gaming songs that didn't match it, so he called it as a whole mid. Oh my goodness. Like I was spanning all. I feel like to get a grasp of you know what, no, you know what, I don't want to talk about it right now. I will answer you guys from time to time, but that's something that I have a longer thing to say about, Billy. But let's try and finish this. Irascible. Violet flames flash into existence. The searing waves of white fire roar towards Ami from all directions, completely enveloping her and even the very ground she stands upon. Yeah, no, I have something to say about that, but like, it'd probably take me a minute to find the words. Just try it. If you struck now, would you cut both my arts and her? Let her go, Tallulah. I'm the one you want dead. Too late. The 3 minutes are up. Enough time has passed. Their thoughts shift over to Lungmen and Chernobog. Their memories cross the northern plains and the land of Ursus. She is intimately familiar with Chen's thoughts. She has experienced all of Chen's battles to this point. She has branded Lungmen, Chernobog, and all of the northern plains upon her body. So is she looking into Chen and Tallulah's memories and taking their fighting styles together? Just a theory? Is that what's happening? Commit atrocious things such as Myrtle S2. Well, thank you for watching my stream, Silver. And I hope I'm doing. I hope I'm making it entertaining enough. Black lines surge towards the ball from the ball of flames, forming into distinct threads that carve through the flames. And vocals album. I'm not giving up and redeem ourselves. The white fire fades away. How? What cut through the flame prison? Amiya violently gasps for breath. She shuts her eyes. Countless ideas form within Amiya's mind and dissipate just as quickly. She remembered Frostnova lamenting through gritted teeth. She sees the window go corpses standing tall. She hears... oh my god. She hears Alina's irrepressible whispers. She sees Ace and Scout and remembers the lead operators dancing at the party. She recalls Lisa taking gingerbread out of the oven. Lisa. She thinks of Mimi's handmade badges. She sees the light that shines that shines faintly at Sun T's chest as he walks through the corridor during a power outage, a silly grin on his freckled face. She thinks of her parents. Huh? She sees her mother holding onto her shoulder. She tries to grasp the fiddlesticks. Her mother's fingers are long and fair, though she is displeased at all the scars and calluses. She sees her father falling over after pushing her out the door. She cannot remember exactly what her father said, only that he had tears in his eyes. Goodbye. Live on, Amiya. She sees Teresa stabbing a sword into She sees Teresa whispering her good night and turning off the lights. She sees Teresa picking out a white dress for her in a smile brighter than her own. She sees the doctor walking in front of her. She sees the doctor looking back, waiting for her to catch up before walking onwards. She sees a sarcasm, a great fire, the very same great fire, a great fire that burns all, yet is unable to eradicate malice, a great fire that itself was born of malice. Inside a tent surrounded by the great fire, the sarcasm roars aloud. We have been betrayed once more. They have broken the agreement, attacked our camp. They are just normal civilians, not soldiers. They are just normal sarcasm. Why did you kill my wife? Why must my people suffer such injustice? Why do we not have the right to live? We just want to live in peace, a place to call home. It's just because we are sarcasm. Amiya's tears evaporate in the scorching flames. It is just because we are infected, Amiya asks. Are we lower than the vilest beasts, a blight upon this land? Simply because we are sarcasm? The sarcasm roars pierce through the tongues of flame, through the arcs, through the eras. What crimes did they commit? Are they not innocent? Do you hate them? Amiya whispers. A memory will not answer, yet this great sarcasm does so, as if he knows that this question will inevitably be asked. No, perhaps he is the one who never stopped asking himself. Do they hate us? To master our kin without rhyme or reason, to rain on their promises, to cover up their crimes by committing an even greater crime? Are they toying with us, or is this manipulation? Do they seek benefits, or is this purely abuse? Is this a moment of paranoia, or is it malice buried deep within? Are we the ones they should hate? They should hate themselves. They should hate themselves for reducing the land to this state, for turning us all into villains. The sarcasm raises a sword. Black and cerulean engulf the entirety of the longsword, the weight pressed heavily on Amiya's shoulders. The longsword that Amiya grips in her hands. Do I hate them? Rage, rage, an endless rage, encapsulating all the pain and the injustice upon this land. It breaks past the sarcasm bottom line, past Amiya's guard. An entity that cannot even be destroyed by hate. How can that which rises malice overcome malice? Yet this fury is different. Even if I didn't take revenge, even if I never held a grudge, I still have the right to rage on forever. The sarcasm roars. They should never have done so if they didn't expect this. The flames tremble beneath his misty roars. They shrink back, transforming from orange to cerulean in a display of self-mockery. The cerulean flames burn even brighter. The Sarkaz draws his longsword, the black blade long and sharp, wisps of blue flame trailing across it. His fury swells forth. If this is the end, come at me. I will bring the end to you, to all of us, to myself. This land will not permit myself to lay down my weapon. Then I can only continue to fight until the end of time itself. Ami knows. She knows that after killing all the Oathbreakers, this great Sarkaz had committed suicide. Amiya also knows that this sword had turned into little more than ashes, as if it had never existed. Yet the Syrian fury and the history of the Sarkaz Lord have long become a part of Amiya. As move unsheathing blade, cleave now as cleft. As move at teardrop's point, once known be deft. As sword's eerie shadows trace, cast off as cast. As sword of Stratus rent, once stood, stand fast. I couldn't read that. Amiya sees Chen's rage. Amiya sees Tillula's flames. I was flabbergasted by the music for a second. Amiya understood clearly that they must resolve this matter here. This sword of fury will not be just a sword of the past. It must become a sword of the present. Amiya grips the hilt tightly. Oh! Oh shit!
And we'll burn the clouds away.
Oh! Now I understand. Oh, I can't wait for this in the anime. Oh, I forgot that this was here. Oh no, that needs to go longer. That needs to go on longer. Sword? A sword? From spinning to cutting, the embodied power did not increase, but the form has changed. It's genuine. Congratulations, Codus. You're not a fragment, not an experiment, not an imposter. You are indeed the Lord of Sarkaz, the enemy of humanity. So I guess Amiya is their emperor or something? Out the ether. No, I'm nothing but an infected. A person. I'm a bit speechless. Amiya, you, what kind of magic is that? It doesn't matter right now. Maybe, but actually, it matters a lot to me. Why are you holding a sword that looks so much like Chi Xiao? Why do you know the sword techniques that I've diligently practiced for over 10 years? I'll say it now, Amiya, if Amiya was able to copy her techniques and Tillula's, she's fucking broken. Fucking broken. Miss Shen, is it that serious? Never mind, let's leave it for next time. How similar is this sword to Chi Xiao? You can think of it as another Chi Xiao. Alright, Amiya, how much of my sword techniques do you know? All that I've seen, all that I've found within your heart, I know it all. What did you find in my heart? Don't worry, I only saw those things that you wish for me to learn. I can distinguish these things. I don't look at anything else. Forget it all. Wei Yin, you always said that handling Chi Xiao relies more on one's state of mind rather than one's mastery over the sword. Always thought he was bullshitting, but I have to admit, I'm unlikely to ever reach his level of swordsmanship. So you can just ignore him when he's waxing lyrical about cooperation and principles. When it comes to the sword, you must listen to us both. Got it. 2 swords. You actually had the gall to choose such an evil weapon like Qi Xiao. Since when have weapons become evil or not? What kind of weapon could be more evil than you? Listen up, Amiya. If your resentment and my fury are one and the same, then so too are our swords. Let's go, Amiya. Take her down, dead or alive. Can we really? Don't act like we have a choice. You've gained so much confidence from such a weapon. I've been through this tomfoolery once already today, and I don't fancy an encore. Let's test your sword, goddess. I'll see your skills for myself. Too slow. Qi Xiao. Unsheath. Ooh. She has a sword that can cut through arts. The formless flames that endlessly devour their surroundings dissipate into nothingness after the flashes of cerulean, black and red. Against the Sharingan. A wound, how could this? Ever since I revived through my sheer hate, this body has not taken a single scratch. We only managed to cut her finger. Her arts are too tremendously powerful. Don't underestimate that little scratch. Every little wound and cut we give her will build up and accumulate. We'll wear her down eventually. That's really sad. Who do you think you are? Talking like that while wearing that face. The OG really raised a kind-hearted girl. You seem very happy carving up your sister's body with an outsider, Chen. With death out by 1,000 paper cuts. You dare call me that? Kill me if you wish, Chen. I can never return. I hate all of this. I hate you. I hate this land that raised you. It made you like this. Kill me. Release me from all this. Otherwise, I will kill you. At least, Chen. Chen, don't make me kill you. I don't want to. I can't. Even if it's your fault, I'm like this. That time, 20 years ago, You didn't come with me. You blacked out. You ran away, Chen. I became like this. Something that even I hate. All because of you. It's all because of you. Because you went back on your promise. That night, under that torrential rain, why did you willingly stay by that evil dragon's side? He killed my father, caused our mother's death. He split us apart, and now you're doing his bidding? It's lying. Think about it, Miss Chen. What was it actually like that night? The sky was clear. I will never forget. That night, there was no moonlight, no stars, but it was daytime when you dragged me out. It was during the day. That means, no, Tallulah, because Shay's rural arts don't begin taking effect after his death. He had always been using his arts on you from that moment on. Just think, how many of your thoughts has he twisted? How many memories has he warped? Even if he didn't tamper with your memories, he was still exploiting those fuzzy corners of your mind. Tallulah, if you are still Tallulah, even if you wanted to start a war, even if you ended up sacrificing many people, would you have let them all die in vain just for yourself? If there had to be sacrifice, wouldn't you have let yourself be the first? Yeah, right. They were like really small. So, would you have let the Yetis and Frostnow die helplessly? Would you have used the thing Patriot was protecting to destroy him? You greatly respected him. Would you have allowed countless Ursus and infected to die for that? Enough. You cannot shake my resolve. Your actions are completely the same, down to the very rhythm. Disgusting. Those 2 swords are still unable to best me. You will eventually run out of stamina, yet my flames are endless. Your swords are an extension of your bodies, whereas I am body power. You will fall to your fatigue, and I will claim your lives. Tallulah, open your eyes and see. Do you truly wish for such an ending? Such a tragedy? Is this really what you want? Enough. It's pointless to hide your shell. Face me. She speaks at her as if describing a simple fact. Chen looks at Amiya. The girl next to her is unrecognizable from the Amiya of 10 minutes ago. Her unusual tone is surprising. It feels as though a third of it is coming from Amiya herself, another third from subtly imitating her, and the last third, Chen does not know either. The Draco pinches her lips together. After much hesitation, she opens her mouth once again. What sights did you see this time? Whose last words did you hear? Caught us. Only those who face imminent death like to sprout such platitudes. The events of the past cannot harm me. At the same time, she taps the hilt of her sword, lightly pulling apart the shaking air ahead of her and sending the scorching heat towards the two infected. Just before she moves, it occurs to her that it may be better for Amiya to deal with this fleeting night. Turns to look at Chen, a smile on her face. Sorry, it's something like this, right? Blue, black, probably cerulean. It looks good. Compared to this, Chisao is a lot bloodier. At this moment, Chen considers that perhaps this battle should have just gone like this. The oxygen supply devices have all been destroyed during the battle. To fight a fire dragon while carrying on oxygen supply is nothing short of suicidal. Chen decides her extraneous equipment and laments the fact that she was far too hasty with her preparations. There's not much time left. She's planning to burn off all the oxygen here. Right beside her is also a veteran of many battles. This reminder should have been unnecessary, but it's enough to divert her attention. There's only one reason to do so. Chen wants to draw her attention. Chen breathes in deeply. She's struggling to keep calm, refusing to be bound by its scabbard, and temporarily restrained Qi Zhao trembles violently, as if eagerly awaiting its release to the point of madness, though it may be because her own hand is shaking. After all these years, only now does Chen feel the tendency of Qi Zhao. She fears that she will lose her grip on the sword, yet she is not able to stop herself from rejoicing together with it. Chen comes to a realization. Qi Zhao possesses no will of its own. Its will is the will of the wielder. It wasn't that she wasn't able to draw Qi Zhao before, she just hadn't reached a point where she needed to use it. But now, as she faces a veritable wall of flames and the villain in front of her, the person she longed for, that friend, sister, criminal, along with the sense of total despair, it weighs down on her heavily on her. The trembling gradually stops. It's time. Chen feels Qi Zhao has been waiting for far too long, and she has as well. Miss Chen, please wait. We may be able to hurt her, but even if we have the power to do so, killing her is meaningless. One just feels if she is the one speaking. She feels like a sharp blade bent from injustice and tragedy. Even so, Amiya feels that this blade will return to its original shape, as sharp as ever. She feels a little like Chen. That's not a bad thing. She can't actually be Chen after all. Amiya gazes at Tallulah. Chen, did you arrest the suspects just so you could flog and humiliate them? To take away their lives? Yet her nameless anger is nothing like Chen. She feels betrayed, manipulated, isolation. She is experiencing a story that has yet to reach its end, a gloomy future that which still exists. This is just an outcome, I believe. Besides, we don't possess that authority. I know you want to say that just washing away her suspicions is too easy. No, Madam Chen. Madam Chen, that's not right. Whether or not her suspicions can be washed away must wait until this matter is resolved. Why does she feel joy at bloodkin harming one another? She cannot answer. She stops herself from raising Qi Zhao. She sighs. Exactly, that's just an outcome. I want them to be judged for their crimes. Death can come after they are sentenced. Where does your confidence stem from? It's not confidence, monster. It's called responsibility. Chen holds her head up high. It's our duty. On the other hand, Cache, you possess nothing. Your body is borrowed, your deceptions are laid bare, your flames falter before Qi Zhao. You choose this path as your battlefield, relying on your weapon and disguise. Slaying Staying in the city core is proof of your arrogance and folly. You've driven yourself in a corner. You cannot escape. Ah, that was so long. You missed the readings, the long reading session. We have JT8. This. Oh, okay. Okay, we only have these three. Let's finish. Let's finish, everybody. All right. I just want to tell you guys, thank you guys for always being here in the reading stream. It really does encourage me to do these, the reading stream specifically, because I just think people, like I said before, I feel like people are less interested in reading streams, but thanks for you guys for always coming by. The previous secret ending? I don't know. Are you talking about the one where Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Oh, this is Double Dragon? Oh, this is beautiful. We need to listen to the OSTs that showed up. After reading, we're gonna listen to the OSTs. Wow. This reminds me of Final Fantasy 14, like the opening song. I forgot what it's called. But no, so is the opening, is the secret ending of the last chapter, is that when Teresis is shows up? Is that what his name is? The last secret ending requires you to read 3 previous secret ending. Right, would ensure it. It's not. Right, would ensure it. Oh, if it's in the anime, oh, I mean, like, yeah, no, it's chapter 7 and 8. Oh yeah. Oh, Lord of Fiends, you've done well. Yet I remain troubled by that baseless confidence you and that young dragon continue to show. Are you finally giving up the guys? Who am I talking to now? Is it the change to Lula or a young Keshe? Denouncing my action, insulting my person, continuously dragging forth memories from deep within my mind. Did you think that you could subdue me like this? Forcing me to surrender? Or do you think I would be suppressed by the dragon-slaying sort of yawn and the filthy arts of sarcasm, free from your arts to do with this body as you wish, to regain some semblance of purity? That is the extent of your oratory skills. Oratory skills. Why do you stand against me? Your conceit only feeds your arrogance. It only means you have that much further to fall. However young you may be, you are still the Lord of Fiends in the end. Attempting to persuade me, convincing my inner heart, telling me there is a foreign being trying to take over this body, that I should struggle free? Frankly, aren't you unsure as well? If memories and emotions can be falsified, does Keshe truly exist? What does it mean if Keshe doesn't actually exist? This has nothing to do with you, Keshe. We want to defeat you not because of what you have experienced, but because of what you have done. We cannot allow you to continue harming others, no matter what reasons you may have. It's just as Madam Chen said, we don't care. Regardless if you are Cachet or Tallulah. Get the hell out of my sister's body. I wanted to say that, but it seems to be just an excuse for you. If you do have an excuse, save it for the judge. Amiya, get ready, let's go. Have you been misled by the power I'm displaying right now? Let me repeat myself. Everyone in this city who could kill me is now dead. Besides Patriot, no one in the Chernobyl core city could have done it. Frosty Nightmare of the Chandra died at Lungmin, just as I had planned. Oh, you bitch. No. She actually. Okay, Tallulah did nothing wrong. Keshe, he actually admitted that he planned that. He actually said it. Even if you use those two swords, you don't hold a candle to them. I've given you the wrong impression. If this body was not willing, I would not be able to accomplish anything. And we have the biggest schizo here. But now, what exactly is the body of mine restraining? I do not understand. I shall liberate it, just as I once liberated all destruction. The Draco reaches for the long sword. Her fingers brush across the blade's edge, leaving a trail of blood painted across it. She laughs. Chen tries to speak, yet her body refuses. Something is flowing around her neck. Amiya gestures toward her, an image appearing within her mind. Chen realizes that they are indeed caught within Tallulah's arts. Should Chen open her mouth to speak, the heat around her mouth would rapidly increase, burrowing into her esophagus and inserting her from within. Amiya returns to glare at Tallulah, but it's too late. The arts have already taken effect. The Draco's voice reverberates within the rolling heat, but Amiya and Chen are forced to remain silent. Chen feels as if her lungs are riddled with holes, her breath labored and tortured. The Draco's arts seem to be deliberately differentiate between volitional expression and involuntary movements. It seems to Chen that then even Tallulah cannot force her arts to work on all concepts. That's why Tallulah chose their mouths. The Red Dragon simply wishes for the two to stay silent. Chen grits her teeth. The temperature is still rising. As time passes, it will eventually reach its climax and the two will die. After all, they cannot cut apart the blistering air that surrounds their bodies. Countless lives vanished before me, and I grieve for them. Yet I can only continue moving forward, because I know the glorious nation I serve demands fresh blood. It wishes for death. It calls for humility. It disappeared, then emerged once more. It disintegrated, then was rebuilt. It died a sudden death, then was resurrected. I journeyed across the plains of salt, the bleeding mountain valleys, and not once was I harmed. For his sword, his territory, his subjects, they grant me protection. I think you could use the sword techniques of Chi Xiao through your fingers alone. You do not even need to wield this actual sword anymore. Oh, this guy. You're getting older, you coot. So old that you've forgotten what it is you should be doing before you even think of stopping me. Your arts may be outstanding, but your multitude of worries cause you to make mistakes. Why do you stand against me? Are you thinking of giving up your life to delay me? Why? Don't do anything you'll regret. Are you lacking in things you regret doing, Wei Yanwu? Would you like for Chen to commit suicide? For Cachet to do as he wants? Our time is over, Wei Yanwu. You're saying that they should not repeat our mistakes. I have never thought otherwise. You raised her, fortified the city, watched as people lived and died. She's already gone. Why do you force more onto her? You think a group of infected and a young officer can do it? I think things will only get worse if you go. Koji, have I ever hesitated to kill? Lots of times. You. How long do you plan to get in my way? Until I'm cold in the ground, or until the core city stops. Whether the Shadow Guard stops it or Ursus, Chen or the infected. But before it stops, you're not taking a single step forward. Lin Kudri, do not challenge me. Try me, Wei Yinwu. If you want me to let you die like Master Edward did, you'd better send me off first. They're everywhere. Hold the line, forward, push them out, chase them out. Feline, how much longer can you hold on? Either we win and the battle ends, or I die. I won't let them catch our army or interfere with our fight. Even if Tallulah dies, these people will not go away. How much more time does your squad need to maneuver? Are you talking about all the guerrillas and the infected Patriot brought? Yes, at least another hour. And we will live for another hour. I'll go with you. Move. Great, that's great, Feline. Guerrillas, no warriors of Brodrocka's tea. They'll press onwards, march onwards. March onwards. Rosemont is getting in on the cheer. Man, this feels like a climax. I'm slowly tearing up just from how this is making me feel. This is so good. Who do you think are the two sides of? Who do you think are the two sides of this battle? You think they are the infected and non-infected? You think that it is justice and injustice? Wrong. That's all wrong. This is the reason you cannot defeat me. One side is simply doing as they wish for their own goals, acting on emotion alone. Weak-willed fools who don't even understand the meaning of war. Whereas the other side is those suffering in Ursus, the people who live in pain under discrimination of others. You don't care. You don't have the right to care. How could you possibly fathom the love we have towards our land? I love them, those warriors who fought for this country, those passionate people who willingly spilled their own blood upon the battlefield. No matter who they see as an enemy, I love them all. They entrust their lives to their faith. It's fine even if they go against Ursus in a moment of prejudice and in short-sightedness, because this land will forever love them. Those dignitaries whose brains are full of shit, who mock the sacrifices and victims among the common folk, I love them all. My love towards them will not falter just because of their actions, because love is alike, it is equal, it is normal. Those uninfected who fight for the infected, those infected who refuse to give up, I love them all. The way they pursue life is thousands of times better than the trash who waste their lives away meaninglessly. But I love all the people of Ursus, whether strong or weak, benevolent or tyrannical, altruistic or greedy. To Ursus, all lives are equal. We are all grains of sand in Ursus. Some people deserve a better life from birth, but they cannot and will not choose so. Because fate is blind, they must undergo these unreasonable hardships, so that they may grow stronger and mature. Some people must be punished, but they cannot, for their lives are still important. They will push forward the great river of time, where things will move and plans implemented, until the time when they are drowned and greatness is newly cast. I love them all, not because of origin, not because of deeds, not because of identity, not because of personality. I love everyone on this land. It has been so for 1,000 years. The deathless black snake. The deathless black snake. Amiya, oh Amiya, do you know why you are so short-sighted? Why you are so weak? Because you only stand in your own two shoes. Do you know how narrow your vision is? How much misfortune have you ever seen? You've only seen some unremarkable scenes through the eyes of the Lord of Fiends, yet you presume to act as if you have personally experienced it? I've experienced far more tragedy than you ever have. You are constrained by your identity as an orphan infected, whereas I am the overseer of the entirety of Ursus. I live to save the vast land and crying people you cannot see. What about you? You are but fools, blind and deaf, despairing over the littlest of things, proclaiming yourself as saviors. Could you ever imagine what has taken place across this world? Thanks, Mirai. we're so close. You cannot. The language, history, and memories you see are all just short conceptions of self-glorification. You cannot see the scars carved onto the living by fate itself. Scars can kill. Scars of millions of my Ursus kin are etched onto my body. Chen Hu-Chi, you are my sister in blood and flesh. You stand here against me and view Ursus as your enemy? All because you think it is invading your homeland? If you cannot even defeat your own sister, do you believe for a second that you will prevail against the entirety of Ursus? What's more, whether or not Ursus will be dragged into this war, or whether the results of the war may be, matters not to me. All I want is for this land to free itself from the impasse and dissonance it finds itself in. After this war ends, there will inevitably be a winner and a loser, whether it is the military or a new emperor. The previous Ursus emperor was like the incarnation of the soul of Ursus. He did not lose himself in pleasure and maintain a healthy distance from power despite his lofty ambitions. He could not be called the embodiment of lust and was as far from a tyrant as could be. In a fight around them is fire. They lack oxygen. They still have the breath to talk all of that. Hey, maybe the fire doesn't affect Tallulah. However, he brought about wars, for Ursus needs wars. Ursus needs wars for its people to grow. He was exceptional. He was worthy of being called an emperor of Ursus. As for you, infected, why don't you bow down in front of them and wag your tail desperately like the beast you are? You may receive their forgiveness that way. You wish to be accepted by everyone? Of course you can. Just accept the fodder they gave you. Abandon the language of people and become slaves. Hand over a quarter of your own for them to squander and slaughter. They will see you as harmless livestock, a pet that looks disgustingly like a person yet is interesting enough to keep around, an accessory that may grant meager protection to console their miserable pride. You will struggle and die, yet there will always be countless new lives ready to take your place. Your kin will be reduced to such then and forever, because these fools can only feel forgiveness and satisfaction through such a method. The great system of power are always established for the sake of you and them, the slave and the master. No one else will treat you as fairly as Ursus and I. We know how despicable the Ursus may be, yet we have no choice but to let you live in their shadow. If you think that is evil, then so be it. Become this evil perpetuated a mentality of pathetic salvation that spanned nations, that's caused life to be so until today. I will change everything. I gave them direction. The exceptional once ruler of this nation brought greatness to them, yet even he could not escape the grasp of time. In the end, he could not bring salvation to the infected. In war, their irrational parts are sated, their non-intelligent parts are profuse, their mediocre parts become extraordinary, their indifferent thoughts become fanatic. Those people gain a sort of nobility. To tame and use them is an act of foolishness rather than wisdom. We do not need their allegiance, nor do we want to rule over them. Yeah, he does. He does, gamer. Not only does he like his own voice, he makes sure whoever he's talking to shuts up with his arts. Amiya and Chen can't retort because they're being shut up by his arts, I guess. I will let them restore their lost dignity. In the future of Ursus, the same holds true for the infected. I will bring about exaltation, equality for the infected and non-infected. For Ursus and other nations, inevitably a winner will emerge between the borderland armies and the state council. I fan the flames of this war so that they may decide immediately. As time passes, life is eroded and passion is ousted. When Ursus becomes capable of setting off the slightest spark, its land and people will rot and become lost in the annals of history. I will never let that happen. I had intentionally let Reunion fall here to be regathered in my hand and crumble once again, just so that there is a starting point to all this. Yet you deny all this. You deny everything that I will do for Ursus. How can you short-sightedly see the events a century henceforth? How can you even begin to imagine infected and non-infected united in their struggle? Why would you disrupt the peace and glory that will follow 1,000 years, simply for the sake of a little suffering today? Mucho text. In the end, you are too immature. You have never experienced despair at the brink of destruction. The infection may struggle, but they still live on. In contrast, Ursus has nearly fallen to ruin in a single night on multiple occasions. Have you ever listened to the chivalry of Kagan galloping across the land? The sound of weapons clashing so thunderously they can level mountains and shift the rivers. Have you ever heard the shrill cries of the Keshings of Night Zamora as they run their scimitars across their skulls? Have you ever experienced the ear-splitting sound of 1,000 of warriors of rust firing simultaneously, reducing the high and mighty Gauls to little more than ashes among the blood and mud? You are clueless, but I don't blame you for that. You really wish to put your foolish thoughts into action and prevent the revival of Ursus? The reunification of Ursus under the same banner of faith? The revitalization of the Ursus land? Then try and stop me. Try and stop this incarnation of Ursus. Come. Man, I feel like I was gonna get lightheaded. Okay. Oh, you think never? You think? Man, they should have a rat battle. Okay, no, I haven't read this. Okay, well done. You've done well. What is this? The dragon-slaying sword can't cut me. The sword of the Lord of Fiends can't pierce me. So why is my arts, my control is fading away? I'm surprised they really stand to hear. Well, it's not like they could say anything. It's not like they could shut him up. They can't speak or they're gonna burst into flames. The flames gradually die down, even though the heat remains harsh enough to kill. It's far less brutal than several minutes ago. Chen's blood-stained hands don't stop trembling. She's barely blinking. Do you feel joy? Is it a good feeling? You are close to victory, so why are your expressions so heavy? Victory is close at hand, is it not? Her arts have been dispelled. We can talk again. Don't be rash, Amiya. We're also... Are you planning to banish me from this body? Feel free. Who the hell are you mocking? Oh, Lord of Fiends, why do you not speak? Come and chase me out of her body. You can do it, no? What difference is there between judging her and judging me? Are these crimes not all my fault? Lord of Fiends, answer me. You're not wrong, Keshe. If she was completely unwilling, you wouldn't have been able to do these things. Those thoughts that belong to you, regardless if they have been twisted, they all originate from Tulula herself. They like the time. I mean, they're probably being careful, right? This is a high stakes battle. Henry Jones Jr. would have shot him by now. Oh. My. Oh my. Oh. Oh my. Oh my. You can't fix her stage. Hey. Hey, you can always try. You never know until you try. Yeah, you know what, Silver? You know what, Silver? Leave her be. Leave her be. She's perfect. She's perfect as she is. When did Freerin get here? Are you talking about the moment with Aura? Are you planning on harming Miss Tallulah's body? What are you doing? Put that sword down. Have you ever seen someone cut his throat in front of you, sister? Not even the Draco's body can withstand the sharpness of this sword. I cannot do what she does not wish to do. So, can Tallulah continue to live? Don't even think about it. The despair within her heart, the unescapable shame. Are they strong enough, powerful enough that she would want to end it all? Kache, everything you've done to Tallulah is unforgivable. Regardless if you're just her shadow and an obstacle to her awakening or another side of her, no matter how many wrongs Tallulah has committed, you are definitely not in the right. I am merely educating her. My failure stems from my enduring persistence. When you encounter a person without persistence, you will come to realize how much is contained within the word suffering. Just like how those Ursa's warriors, unfortunately enough, to become her sacrifices, are relegated to nothing more than the solid road beneath her feet. These poor, pitiful infected that should have exerted their value, they're all wasted now. Even I myself am just part of the road she steps upon. If I had succeeded in killing you, sister, it'd be a lot simpler. You could say that we are the Black Snake. You could also say that I am Tallulah. Oh, Chen. Tallulah and I are just one of many types of father-daughter pairs. Perhaps Wei and you were similar to me. You have the nerve to say that? After sacrificing your own daughter? He's nothing like you. No, you mustn't. Too late, Lords of Fiends. I will not let you reveal my secrets. Kache, you were planning to kill Miss Shen so that you could kill off Tallulah once and for all? And now you can't do it anymore. You've aroused her memories and caused them to echo within her mind for long enough. She can no longer bear it. Miss Tallulah, please remember, please recall who you are. No matter what kind of sacrifice it may be, if it was you, you would sacrifice yourself first for the sake of others, right? Think about Frostnova, about Faust. Think about all the warriors who believed in you. Think about yourself. Are you really just going to let us take your life like this? You could never accept your death while having your body manipulated like this. Even if you were to feel remorse, even if you felt sinful, you could do so as yourself and not as the carrier of a curse, the victim of an ancient evil. Even if you wanted to die, you should die as Tallulah. Die as the Tallulah who wanted to change the snowfields, the Tallulah who wished to change the fate of the infected. Miss Tallulah, I know that you weren't seeking achievement nor glory when you began fighting for the infected. It's fine even if you failed. You did so because you believed it was the correct thing to do. That's why no matter what kind of people we are facing, no matter what world we face, we will always strive to move forward, never stopping until we can finally rest. Aren't you that kind of person? Aren't the people you know all like this? Tallulah, are you content being a puppet of this snake? Will you let it end like this? Is this really the Tallulah I know? Are you really worthy of being called the leader of the infected? His body is harder than Tallulah's. So, I would still like having Tallulah instead of Kache. I'm not worthy. Could it be Miss Tallulah? Still have someone Tallulah. Yeah, right. 50-50. This is definitely not the first time the white-haired Draco attempted to resist her father. The leader defected. I have never been. He has only ever taught her about his schemes. Those schemes were in fact statements of intent. Though she knew all about it, she was never able to stop herself. Even before the hatred she has for those things she cannot accept, she first and foremost hates herself. I've failed. I've fallen into your trap. What's worse is that it is all of my own doing. Yet, even so, you may not mock my kin. What right do you have to mock those kin of mine who refuse to concede to the bitter end? The difference between me and you is that your love is just sacrifice. Mr. Brooke Drokasti, Yelena, little Eno, little Sasha, the quiet Ludmilla, the kind Alex, and Alina. Who's Ludmilla? Who's Ludmilla? I wanna remember Ludmilla. Is that someone we know? She doesn't know Misha, so I don't think that's her. Just because the city is on fire doesn't mean anything, okay, Silver? It's fine. The city is fine. What we care about is Tallulah. That's Crown Slayer. Oh! What are you talking about, clown? No, she's not a clown. To me, she is the King Slayer. Oh man, that's gonna be a fucking. That's not gonna be a fight. That's gonna be a debate. What right have I to mock them? What right have I to mock my infected kin who's struggling to survive? Enough. You can stop here. I'm no longer you, Cachet. I'm different from you. I'm not another black snake. I might be a Cachet, but I'm definitely not another black snake. Your curse must end here today. My hatred has killed far too many. Don't even think about using hatred to incite me any further. Cachet, that hatred and history you've carried with you for countless years, it will all end with me. You may be the seed, the vines, the towering tree. It doesn't matter, Cachet. I am fire. I taught you all of this. No, Cachet. This world, that snowfield, those people chasing after the sunlight, you will never understand the things they taught me. The people who could direct my power are already there. Even if you made me lose them, you can never control my emotions ever again. My fire will burn through you and me alike. This fire, raging from the plight of my kin, from all those who are enslaved, will burn you and your branches to a crisp. Latest event, her character event was great, but she will always be the queen of being bullied. Yeah, I hate to agree with you with that one, gamer. Potential woman. Crown Slayer? You're talking about Crown Slayer, Tom? You dare oppose me? How could you? Why would I ever let you escape from my fangs? Are you angry not because your plans have failed, but because you're not able to control her anymore? Control. She is me. I am her. Of course, Cachet. How could a daughter of Draco be as dark as a worm like you? Miss Shen, you mustn't let the Fadian operators hear that. What? Wait, can someone explain this to me? Fadian operators? Can someone explain that to me? I want to know what they're talking about there. Oh, is she talking? Is Amiya referring to the to Cachet's like secret forces that were hiding and like making a chaos, like throwing chaos in the city? Ah, I once had a snake boss who was incapable of telling a lie. Never mind. Cachet, there's only one. Wait, what? Oh, 9! Reference 9 here. So it's confirmed she's a snake, not Sarkaz? I thought she was Sarkaz, but also snake. 9. Cachet, there's only one reason you failed. You're not worthy. You're not worthy of possessing my sister's body. You're not worthy of starting a war. In fact, you're not worthy of the experience you've talked so much about. So get the hell out of Tallulah's body right now. Before I leave this body, do you really think you can stop me? You can stop the core city? No. As long as I end this life here, everything will continue moving forward. How can you possibly stop Ursus? Could it be she's not your... You're still tracing my emotions? Mongrel lord of fiends. Even if it's the truth, you don't have the right to speak it. Ha! You're not wrong, however. Fine. There will always be another Chernobog and another conscious puppet. There will definitely be another Tallulah. I admit defeat. Go ahead and celebrate your victory to your heart's content. Doesn't matter. Nothing matters anymore. Remember this, Tallulah. It will be there even at the edge of the world. Yeah, but I also thought she was a Sarkaz. I thought she was a Sarkaz besides a snake. Or vice versa, I can't remember. White-haired Draco crumbles to the floor. Waifu acquired? Is it over? Don't move. We cannot be sure if this isn't our trick of that old snake. I don't know if Truly really managed to purge him from her mind, or is she really feeling regret over her actions. Besides, it's not over. We still have to stop this city. You better give me that thing if you want to stop this city, bunny. What? W, where did you come from? The key, hurry, before it's too late. We're all dead meat if this giant hunk of scrap doesn't stop soon. I cannot trust an enemy who's killed my Rhodes Island friends. How can I make you trust me then? How can this just read my heart? Normally I'd blow the hell out of anyone who tried, but I'm willing to make an exception here. Besides, it doesn't really matter. If you don't trust me, Rabbit, I don't trust you either. But I don't think Teresa's successor would make a stupid mistake at a time like this. Just hand it over. You can kill me after the city stops moving. Not that I'd just stand there and let you do it, but I'll give you a shot. It's a special limited time offer. I don't go around giving out kill me passes to anyone. No, W is perfect. Just like Tallulah and one other. I can't remember who I'm thinking of. I don't trust a murderer either. You probably don't trust yourself. True enough. W, tell me one more thing I can trust. You that oh, Amiya, for this land to fall into peaceful slumber. What? Amiya, to me, dreams are something far out of reach. It's so tiring dealing with so many matters each and every day. However, I do have a dream like that. This dream makes me think that no matter how much effort I put in here, it's all worth it. If your mom and dad were at your side when you slept at night, would you be a lot happier? Yes, I know we may have conflict. You might still throw tantrums knocking over furniture or being picky over dinner. Don't give Kelsey a hard time. She doesn't mean it. I know, child. Yes, no matter what, we will always feel safer when our parents by our side. They are like a lamp shining bright in the darkness. They will chase away the monsters hidden in the dark corners. The drooling beasts prowling outside the windows. Do you miss them more? It's fine, Amiya. I'm here. It will all be okay, Amiya. You know, my mom and dad must have thought so. No matter how many worries filled their minds, parents always think of more when looking at their children. Sometimes it's only the reason for us to continue living, because life continues after we die. For no reason other than that, others live on. That is the reason that helps us to move forward. I do not wish for their children to lose their parents, nor for parents to grieve over their children. In this world of ours, people are always having their lives taken. Inevitably, something will take away the people we love, people that gave us strength to move forward. Sometimes these things even happen between parent and child. Just because of a few words, a few thoughts, their relationship fills with hate. Blood that flows from our wounds cannot irrigate the fields. Pain that builds up year after year will never bear fruit. Amiya, we are weak. Even if our tears fall into the earth, seeds will not sprout there. That's why I have a very distant dream. I wish for the people of this road to never again cry tears of separation and loss. I don't want our night skies to be filled with broken hearts and emptiness. Perhaps one day we'll be able to let everyone in this vast land fall into peaceful slumber. Yes, everyone including us. Even if that future will never come, even if this world should sink into darkness, Amiya, we live not just for a regular answer. Right now, Rhodes Island is still thundering along its path. Everything is running as usual, even if we never reach our destination. Good night and sweet dreams. Bunny, no, Amiya. Let me do something for the speaker. Just this once. Let me help the ones who aren't dead yet. Just this once. The black long sword in Amiya's hands turned to dust that scatters in the wind. I know, W. I trust you just this once, so that this land may fall into peaceful slumber. It's up to you, W. W was always a good tsundere. The Kados girl pushes a box into the Sarkaz's hands. Thank you. Old man, I know your last wish. I'll stop this goddamn city right now. Where do you input the commands? Wait, this key. What? This key is... Warning, insufficient clearance. This key can only be used for startup. What does it mean, insufficient clearance? What did you say? Listen to me, this thing may be a key, but it's useless. It doesn't have clearance. If even the mayor doesn't have clearance, who the hell can stop this machine? So from start to end, everyone was deceived. But the core of a nomadic city must have an emergency brake key. Unless the key has already been burnt away. No, that can't be right. Misha. No. Not so. The key is with me. What? Dragon Lady. Oh, huh. So are you gonna give it to me or not? If you really have to see that evil scheme of yours through, catch. Hey, got it. The real you. You're pretty straightforward. I might even like you. Glib-tongued sarcasm. Just press it onto the control panel. You'll know what to do. I know the command. Hold on tight, Amiya. I don't know how hard this break goes. Let's see what it is. To feed the people? Yeah, that's it. Where did you get that key from? It was hanging on the wall in the break control room. Anyone can use it as long as you know the command. It's just as nobody thought of it. No one thought of such a ludicrous development and cruel deception. To divert the guerrillas to fool the LGD. These keys were just a lie to trick them. I made use of their unfamiliarity with the larger nomadic cities. I exploited the trust Skull Shatter and Patriot had for me, even though that was the last time they trusted me. To feed the people. The great mass of iron rumbles to protest, slowing its steps towards total destruction. Hey, it looks to me like Tulula is gonna be joining us. Finally, the Chernobog City's core city stops outside the range of Lungmen guns. Oh man, I can't wait. I can't wait to see Tulula in the next chapter. That wasn't as long as I thought it would be. Good thing we stopped it in time. Dragon Lady, I can't believe you didn't destroy the key. Hey, you playing dumb? Oh, this is a nice OST. She doesn't want to. She must have tried every possible possibility at tempting her into destroying that key, but he couldn't, because there must have been that little bit of conscience that she couldn't shake or erase with his arts. Or maybe she never considered it. Even if she thought it to destroy everyone in a fit of rage, I don't think she would ever have gone through with it. At the very least, she wanted the infected to be able to go on living. Stand up. Come on, you've disappointed everyone enough already. Stand up, Tallulah. Stand up, Tallulah. What is this? Don't you say it yourself? That you understood best whether you were being genuine or not? Whether your words were coming from your heart or if you were just borrowing someone else's mouth? You said this corrupt world was your enemy. Do you understand what that means, Tallulah? No, you should know better than me. For the infected, no, to break down the high wall that separates the infected and non-infected, to put an end to that ugly murder and wicked slavery? You who have fought alongside the infected for so many years would have to know better than me. You know we can't win against the world. You don't have a ghost of a chance. They will oppress you, slander you, drown you, abandon you, deceive you. As long as you dare to stand out, they will drag you into the filthiest place and use the foulest methods to deal with you. You will be knocked down if you make even a single mistake. Yet your enemies are endless. You choose to move forward to oppose them, to devote your life, but your enemies are immortal. Those only are one possible ending. You will be kicked down, you will be destroyed, even if you took just a single misstep. A single misstep would become an excuse for them to hurt you, a perfectly justifiable one. They would pounce onto you like beasts on the scent of blood, tearing at your flesh, ripping at your tongue and eyes as they howl insults at your dignity. But no one is perfect. You'll be knocked down, you will fall to the ground. Even so, you cannot. You understand better than me that you cannot fall, Tallulah. Even if they are all staring at you, if they are all aiming at your weak points, if they are planning to tear away your facet, even if they want to drag you out to laugh and mock at, to assault you and call you an over-ambitious, immature fool, you cannot fall. We've grown completely unrecognizable to each other in the time we spent living in different cities. The past will not return. We both have our own undertaking. Right now mine is still incomplete, so is yours. The road is still long, because we still have things we need to do. It will be so until the day we are done. You should understand better than me. Tallulah, your road is just as long. Whoa, that was cool. Fine. The author stops speaking. Because the warrior is moving, slowly she stands up. Oh my gosh, that smile. Never have I come across something that I experienced and didn't know that I needed in my life. Tallulah looking at me in the eye and smiling. When did your claws get so sharp? One more second. Excuse me. Excuse me. Alina should have been here to see this. You're finally willing to talk. Before that, I need to arrest you. Never mind. I guess she doesn't get to join us. She's probably gonna go to jail. Who will be judging me? For now, no one. Ursus and Lungmen do not have the authority to judge you. I'm not yet so pitiful that I would say pitiful that I would need my sister's protection as I struggle in shame. That's not it, Tallulah. Right now, there isn't a place in the world just and capable enough to judge you. There isn't even a place capable of judging the infected. Is that your ideal? To build a place just good enough to judge everyone, no matter who they are, where they are from, or whether or not they are infected? That's not an ideal. That's my job. Long time no see. Long time no see, sister. Looks like I saved you. I won't give up without I won't just give up without a fight even now. I don't dare to die yet. You can make amends. Anything I do will make up for it. In the case of a single winter, I've destroyed countless people. I'm in no position to make amends. It's just I can't die yet. I can't do that. It's all over if I die. If I die, that means they've won. That means the names that only I remember will die along with me. You will continue living. Perhaps I don't deserve to. However, I don't deserve to die here either. I don't deserve such an easy death. It will never again be as it was. What's happening has happened. What hasn't happened yet will continue to happen. The falling rain will wet the earth, but the dead will not return. I will continue living. I will live until I have the right to die for them. When we were young, we once played a game. Face 3 points, chest 5 points, waist 2 points. I don't know why you taught us that game. I think it's useful though. It's because I was bullied by the other kids in school. You were protecting Beatrix, so you got beaten up badly. You weren't the one who did it. I can subdue you in 2 moves now. Just try it. You become very competitive. Put the sword down. You look silly holding it. Let's all do that. Then, by the way, are you using that cheese out to fulfill your dream of being an adventurer? Good food, great wine, and amazing scenery, pretty women, good manners, and great company. Isn't it like those weird novels you used to read? Hey, shut up. Don't tell me you're still into those. I'll beat you so bad you won't be able to spill anymore. Anyway, thank you. Thank her, not me. You should be thanking that brave little rabbit and all the infected who fought alongside her. She was the one who braved your fire and flames to get all the way here. Amiya's the one who really saved you. Before that, let's settle things between us. There are barely any left. No, Tulu. The future stretches far ahead. It's okay, little bunny. Everybody has a past that needs to be shattered. Miss W, I have to ask, why do you have the break command for the core city? A girl has her ways, yeah? I'm gonna pass on answering that one. You'd probably kill me. But since you trusted me just now, maybe I can make an exception. If you promise not to get mad. You're talking about Misha? No, it was Alex. Skull Shatterer. Yeah. His father told him about it before he died. He wasn't a dumb man. He knew pretty much what Reunion was planning to do. But he couldn't do anything about it. Just like how he couldn't stop Ursus from killing his friends. And how he couldn't keep his kids alive. At the time, none of us got it. I really only figured it out just now. That lie cachet really had us all fooled. Me, Old Man Patriot, Frost Nova, Faust, Mephisto, Skull Shatterer, Crown Slayer, all of us were fooled. Misha didn't need to die. I got her killed back there to keep Chernobog in place. Then when I couldn't stop Chernobog, I really regretted that one. I thought my dumb bullshit was gonna get everyone killed. Thankfully that dragon lady still had a bit of conscience left in her. I screwed up. Right, I won't ask for forgiveness or anything. At the time I didn't think I was doing anything wrong. If anyone used common sense, the world would have died a long time ago. But Misha is gone. We'll never be able to make up for that mistake. W, none of this will ever happen again. I won't let you. Either you promise me or we'll imprison you at Rhodes Island. If it was to save a lot of people, a single life is still a life. Well, looks like Tulu's all out of power. Those arts she was forcing out of her can't be good for her body. Oh, she fell down. Hey, Rabbit? I don't know if I've ever said this before. How should I put it? Little bunny, you're a lot like her. What? Bye, Amiya. I really hope that you'll never have to meet anybody like me ever again. Let's make this the last time we meet, bunny girl. W. It stopped. Chernobog stopped moving. Well done, Rhodes Island. The enemies are retreating. They're routing. Should we chase after them? It's a mass rout. They feel it. They've been abandoned. We've won. We did it. The infected did it together just like that. This is all thanks to you, Rhodes Island. Oh, this is amazing. Then I just remember something. Gosh dang it. I just remembered something I wanna talk about. Oh, thank you for the sub, Core. Sorry, I really need man, I really need to fix the sub thing. I need to work that out someday. Sorry, I missed your sub, but thank you very much. Hooray, little kitten, you're amazing. We did it. Hooray, the feline in Rhodes Island. Man, Rose Montes has become the Shield Men's mascot. Hey Scout, I think I've done it. I think I understand now. I don't just have family. There's a lot of good people and a lot of gentle people. It's warm, really warm. These warm things maybe I won't forget. I shouldn't forget, even if it's painful. I will do my best to remember. We finally arrived. We arrived just in time. Ami has done it, but... Oh, Doctor. It's really good to see you. Ah, shit. Me and Calcit. She's everyone's mascot. She's even meows and her assistant died. What? I want a Rose Montes. I want a Rose Montes so I can make her my assistant. Amiya! Since she doesn't know how to do paperwork. Doesn't matter, she's the assistant. Oh, we also have these two. Wait, is this what we did? Did we just do this one? I think this is the one we just did, right? Oops. Oh, never mind, no. We still have more to do. We still have more to do. Good luck, same for the impossible 200 pull for sparking her. Don't worry, I'm lucky. Hey, what's the situation? Not too good. There's only a couple of devils left on the lower tower. But they're all battle-hardened mercenaries and horrible at that. Give them a single screw and they'd come up with 100 ways to kill you with it. In terms of combat ability, we're about even. In terms of numbers, we've only got half of theirs. Do you have a butt? I'm gonna lose all the feeling in my legs. Yeah, but the mercs are having some inter-team strife. At least the bunch outside are. The ones below us right now. I'm not too sure. You know, that's not good news, right? Yeah, Tom. It's not good news, right? That guy just now was a ruthless bastard. If you've done mercenary treatment, you're good. Think of something else for now. Distract yourself. It's gotten hotter and hotter up above. Ever since just now, the action up there's gotten a little scary. And well, how do I put it? Makes me a little hard to breathe. Makes it a little hard to breathe. I said distract yourself, not think about it all. Amiya's alright, isn't she? And that Lungman officer, I only met her once. But when I think about how they're dealing with what was it? Give it a rest, you're starting to talk in tongues. Actually, you lost plenty of blood. Hold on, we've got news. It's me. I'm nearly at ground level. What's the situation? The enemy? Stroke of good luck. The arch explosion just now at the top of the tower was like an erupting volcano, engulfing the floor we were holding. We've dispatched a few sentries in all the chaos, and the rest of them had to evacuate down to the open ground. I thought they'd been defending this place to the death. Maybe they all had a premonition of sort. They all know what's going on up there is beyond any tactical level of foresight now. Wait, what's going on? What? Grab onto me. Wait, the fire is spreading. What the hell is even flammable here? High heat. It's just like the intel said. This is Tallulah's doing. Quit standing there. What do we do now? Let's go this way. Join up with everyone else. Wait up. Is your leg okay now? You're just distracting myself. Confirm all comms. For the time being, no casualties. Calm your hustle. Those mercs haven't gone far. They're confirming the situation, praying for opportunities. Command tower got caught up in a sudden explosion at the top, and now it's fallen to momentary peace. What part of this screams peace to you? Amiya's group, are okay, right? Well, with that going on in the tower top, I would say we're practically a picture of peace. I like this character. Finally! Don't drop your guard, we're still... Why'd you go mute? Hello? What's so interesting about the sky? Is something going on the tower? Wait. Is that an orb of light? A ball? A ball of fire? A halo? What is that? Arts. Arts? I've been making a record since the start. That first huge sound. The flames and heated airstreams have burst through the building's dome. From beneath the tower to the naked eye, it looks like the afterglow of the setting sun. Like the death of the infected as successive as the waves. Like rage. Like the city placed in ruin. I don't think I'm particularly perceptive compared to the rest of you, but I know more or less what you want to say here, really. That'd be the leader of reunion. Heat and flame. But heat and flame shouldn't be things so fearful. That ball of light, that's one, two people's, no, perhaps even more than that, even more rage. So that's Tallulah. It isn't, or put another way, it's not just her. Not by far. Everyone knows the leader of reunion as the intel described her, but I don't draw a line between that young little dragon and what I'm seeing now at all. Just what happened up there? I don't know. Amiya. I like how we're getting the perspective of the other ops. Is there anyone else in the command tower? Yes. Then we need to go help them. Wait, keep your head down. Enemies have left the command tower. Go find them. Block this place off. Don't give them the chance to seek aid. What do we do now? Maybe we should go back and help Amiya. No. Only Amiya and only Amiya can do this. She can. I'm sure of it. I believe in her. That's the only reason I have for standing here now. And she promised me on my next paid leave she'll tag along with me to hit the streets. And no leader is allowed to eat their words. Okay. Then until Amiya comes back clutching victory, we can't relinquish the control tower. At the very least, we hold until Dr. Calcid arrives. Wait, something's cutting the sky apart. Whatever that is. Did you hear that? It happened again. A sword. Right, that Lungman's officer is a sword reader, isn't she? Could a sword do this? I'll hold the mercs off outside the control tower. You guys back in. Rescue the remaining people. Secure an evacuation route that hasn't been destroyed. How are you gonna hold alone against that many Sarkaz? I'll go with her. You guys go back in now. Move. Rhodes Islands don't have many left. Tell the other teams to haul the net in. We'll be going this way. Crash their fence line ASAP. Their deaths will be our greatest bargaining chip. Move. All right. Don't push it. Don't you push it now. They've got a lot of people. It's been forever. Us two fighting side by side, eyeing for a chance to ambush the enemy. These two sound like a couple. The two DBZ characters are fighting. Exactly, Crash. The two battle-hardened operatives hold tight their weapons in mutual rapport, and the Sarkaz press on towards them menacingly. Neither side takes their eyes off the other. For sure. So about your vacation, you two still need a bag carrier. Oh man, I'm a little lightheaded, but this is it. Damn it, Amiya. What happened, Amiya? I wonder if that's Greythroat. No, that's the medic. No break? What do you mean no break? I mean, I haven't been. No. We've been straight reading. We've been straight reading for for almost 3 hours. Oh, speaking of, we haven't had a break, so I did miss the threshold. But if you guys do enjoy me playing Arknights and my reading streams, please do like and subscribe. Yeah, at least I have my water. Although my throat is feeling a little raspy. What's going on? Come here, Doctor. What I'm about to do next, you are not to tell anyone ever. Superintendent Chen of Lugman? No longer. Then I'll ask you to keep an eye on the dragon over there for me. We'll be taking her into custody when this is all over. Any questions? Look after Amiya first. Yes, Doctor. Give me your hand. Just grab it anyway if I tried to back away, wouldn't you? This isn't going to hurt, but don't ask. I'm going to jam this syringe into your arm and take some blood, and that's all I'm telling you. It's for your own good. No questions. She's right, it doesn't hurt. She's right, it doesn't hurt, you didn't feel a thing. Calcit places your freshly drawn blood into a device on her waist. Seconds later, she administers a blue solution into Amiya's neck. So, maybe as a human, do we regulate Amiya? Do we regulate Amiya's powers in a way or something? I have to skip through the other 4 script endings in order. It's weird like that. Oh, okay. Amiya's breathing stabilizes. What happened? It worked. Amiya, wake up! Miss Teresa? No, it's me, Amiya. Dr. Calcit, You're okay, Amiya. You don't have to talk. Let's get ready to go. It's all okay now. Did she lose her memories a little bit? It looks like she didn't completely lose her memories. I feel like this I'm theorizing she just forgot what's happening for up until this point. She just has a moment, a temporary amnesia is what I'm guessing. Doctor, it's okay, Amiya. The fight is over. My tears. Doctor, I managed not to cry until the end. I promised. Doctor Stage? Chen, the aircraft will reach the control tower momentarily. We'll take Tallulah and go. Are you sure? I haven't even decided how to handle her. We need Tallulah. Rhodes Island must take her first. The crazy shit you say doesn't even surprise me anymore. Are you worried we're going to get ourselves killed? No need, Doctor. That ship has long since sailed. It sailed as soon as we got involved here. We have 2 swords hanging over our heads. One is Lungman and one belongs to the 3rd Army of Ursus. We've stopped the core city, we got involved in the attack on Lungman, and we know the entire conspiracy. That's enough to have them plotting to destroy us. What would the Third Army do if Lungmen decided to strike at us? They'd grab the popcorn. The murderers in their fancy uniforms would watch our landship burn into a scorched hulk in the wasteland. One of the thorns in their side melting away. And on the other side, a private company without registering in Lungmen, not under the protection of Lungmen, finds itself attacked and destroyed by unknown forces. That doesn't sound like a problem for Lungmen or Yan, does it? Unless, of course, we're holding to Lula. Anyone who might want to strike at us first needs to consider the signal they're sending. Does it say to their rivals that they need to Lula? That says that she's key to this case? That she grants an advantage? That she could eliminate a weakness? That is our one and only chance at survival. It is to Rhode Island's great advantage that the magnates of magnates of Lungmen and the ancient nobility of Ursus will not find common ground in the next century. If we hold Tulula, their hands are tied. Neither will want to make the first move. Neither will want to risk the evidence vital to both sides. Their best course of action would be to remain at a safe distance. Both parties want to distance themselves from this smoking gun. It would take only one slight misstep to bring ruin to either the Third Army or Lungmen. Neither that has the authority to stand for their entire country. The Third Army tried once, and they will pay a terrible price for the mistake. The stakes are too high. So we will seize the advantage in this situation. We will use each side to protect ourselves from the other. Tulula is vital to our survival, at least for now. Those clever enough to survive will find a balancing point. And with Tulula in our hands, Rhodes Island can actually choose to be that very point. At least until this all blows over, or they're swept up in the next storm. There's the aircraft. Time to go. Get Tulula and Amiens first. We'll take the next one. There's no point in fighting anymore. The guerrillas are going to kill us. Fall back. Abandon the city. We've lost. It's over. Says who? You're alive. If I went down that easy, I couldn't ask you to come with me. Why? Why should we follow you? Need me to spell it out for you? You're free, you goof. Huh? Free? What are you talking about? You don't have to kill for anybody anymore, and it's not like I'm your boss now either. I'm just saying you can tag along with me. You're done being hired muscle, now you fight for yourselves. Oh, but still, you can't just be killing for fun. I'll blow your ribcage open if you do. W is such an anti-hero. What I'm getting at is we don't have to listen to the bitches who just want our blades and bows. The ones who don't care if we die. The ones who don't care if we die as long as we take a bunch of lives with us. But me, I'm different. I'm built different. Oh yes you are, W. I appreciate money and they gave us a lot. The thing is, we're still alive and we can get more of it. Don't need to go piling up cash on gravestones. See some haters? Kill them. Kill anybody who looks at us the wrong way. Kill anybody who wants to hurt us. Just wipe them all out. Not for we and not for all the devils, not for anybody. We make our own way in the world. Maybe you want to go to Yon and learn how to play Go. Doesn't matter, it's all good. You win? Not like there's anywhere else to go. We'll follow you. But no tricks, W. Sorry man, all I got is tricks. Man, I love Chapter 8. I love this so much. We've been getting peak after peak after peak. Almost like she's a renegade. Sorry. Sorry man, all I got is trick. Excuse me. Is it over? Looks good. I'm really glad we didn't have to pretend to be anyone's friend in order to kill them. I never thought the plan would flip around to helping Rian like this. Thanks bro, nice work. Let's get out of here. Don't mention it. Now we're their accomplices. Oh, how about a coffee when we get back? I'll tell you about that op back in Colombia. I was on your team. Really? Don't you remember your squad mates? Well, you were never there for any of the missions. Well, then we might really do... We might have really done some good this time. Just a minute, kitten. Is that your aircraft? What's it doing? Oh, I know. It must be here to take Tallulah. Ah, there it goes. We already have her. What? You took Tallulah? No, we can't allow that. Rhodes doesn't have that right. Doesn't have the right. She must stand trial. She can't just walk away. Sorry, this is how it is. You want revenge, but you can't have it. I love how Rosemontes is. Revenge is only for me. You? Revenge is not for you. I shall have all the revenge in the world. Kinda, that's what she's like to me right now. We can't put her on trial. Well, you're taking her from us. You stole our chance to execute her. Kitten, don't be so quick to show off what you've learned. Hatred runs in our veins. The hatred of Reunion and all the infected brothers Tula kills fills us with the rage that gives us the right to try her. Rosamond cat? Yes, Para. Oh man. Precious, just precious. Only us, no one else. Will you give her a fair trial? We are justice. Tallulah can't escape us. Okay then, mister. I'll make you a promise. We won't hand Tallulah over to anyone but you and Reunion. What are you going to do with her? Even I don't know. But I can make you that promise. Because I know we're doing what's right. Kill me now if you have to. I believe in Rose Island. I'll stand in for her. What are you talking about? Don't talk like that. Look, kitten, if you think there's any difference between your loyalty and ours, you've got another thing coming. I trust you. You'll be glorious. You'll be a glorious fighter someday. Go on. For you, I'll trust Rhodes Island. Just this once. Rosemontes needs an altar. But you remember, I don't care if it's Tallulah or the Lord of Fiends. If I hear you've stepped out of line even just once. If I hear you've done harm to the downtrodden people of this world, we will hunt you down. We will strike you and we will kill you all. Especially Tallulah. Don't use her for evil. We'll spike their heads on the highest point in the city to honor the captain, our great warrior who died here alone. This isn't how his story was supposed to end. It won't come to that. Rhodes Island won't do that. Even if they tried, I wouldn't let them. Someday I'll be just like you said. I'll be able to pick out who's good and who's bad. No one should suffer the loss of a loved one. I'll do what's right. I'll be the judge. I think I almost have my own standard. We believe in you. We believe your promise, kitten. Young as you are, you're a lot stronger than so many spineless grown-ups. Alright, we'll hold off on destroying Rose Island for now, because you're there. Pinky swear? Huh? Okay, pinky swear. If I had a daughter, she'd be about your age. Kitten, the other girl, the Lord of Fiends, to Dakotas. If she can really keep doing good, you can count on us. If you ever get into trouble, we'll be there. Because the captain and Yelena, they chose her. I hope you'll prove right. I hope you're wrong. I hope we're wrong, my bad. But that's not how it'll go. Because we're doing the right thing. Time to go. Rosemontes! Thank you, Reunion fighters. We have to go. We're not Reunion anymore. Goodbye, kitten. Hurry on home. Goodbye, mister. With her other subclasses. Wait, what DW her alter subclasses? What? What, Sinclair? Praise the cot. A crusher guard. I feel like she would become caster though. Sky Ranger, she's already riding her weapon. Bye. Oh man, it's so cool. They put Rose Island in like such a cool light. They've gone, brothers. They're gone, brothers. But we can't. We have unfinished business. Nothing from the leader of reunion. Chernobog's core city has stopped moving. Tell the 6th, 7th, and 12th divisions if they still want to proceed. We'll need stop, or we will be forced to stop you. Not that we would be able to, even if we tried. Only you can put a stop to your nonsensical war machine in time. You cannot resist the blade of Ursus, not this time. And you, the pounds of an incapable lord, who are you to give orders to us? And how do you know you are not under the spell of Cachet? Never speak that language to me again. The age of Gaul is over. Never again will that language be used to communicate between countries. Not a city of theirs remains. Cachet is determined, a determined champion of Ursus. You cut down the last man so cherished by the people of Ursus. You need not be so overly prudent. We can offer you assistance. There are things only you may do. You ask us to betray our country? Young one, as I see it, you commit treason in proceeding with this plan of yours. What happens next is up to you, but it is Ursus who will suffer the consequences. Having done all this, you must know, the nobles started this war to solve a problem, but war is far, far worse than the problem. Where is it you will find the ultimate peace in Ursus? You put an end to the era by your own hands. You know it better than we. Wei Yanwu's minions, how do you find us? How did you find us? By your own effort. You have a lot to learn. Are you threatening me? No, only we have aged. And while you boast of loyalty to your homeland, there are some matters, however loyal you may view them, in which we will play no part. What are you talking about? That which we will not do. Let's take a step back, young one. The Royal Guard has fresh blood. You have more life ahead of you than we. If this is wrong, you will have time to right it. But you must think of Ursus, so as to avoid the same pitfalls. Who will right it? We will. You put a stop to your people. And you, old men, you're not in the Imperial Guard anymore. Don't interfere. Indeed, it's been a long, long time since we last were. Such is why we may speak freely. Long life to you, young one. There will not be a next time. We don't see them again? Please, I'm begging you. If you're going to kill me, just do it. Just don't let them find me. They'll torture us. They always will. They always... enough gossip. Move out. Come on, we don't want the shield guards to get you. Are you really letting us go? The captain would want you to live. Confusing one that you stay away from them. Tula's guards and the shield guards. Confusing one. Yanis Imperial Guards look sick. By the way, you can go look for the art if you want. Is that not them? You sure you want to stay? Yes. But Reunion is gone. I think you can't even call the Shield Guard Reunion anymore. They sure don't call themselves that. Unless we were going to make some changes. If we're Reunion, we have to change ourselves. You still believe that? I know we infected can pull ourselves up when we fall. Yeah, Faust really did good with his men. Over the next 36 hours, the soldiers from the Ursus 3rd Army who had infiltrated the Chernobog core city quietly vanished. Of course, no one could prove they were Ursus soldiers. Before leaving the core city, the shield guards found Reunion corpses and no identifying on it except for the wounds in their flesh. They were all caused by the same thrown weapon. The formless killers planned to kill the heaviest they knew, sending a quiet warning to unseen parties who were not present. Of course, the shield guards were more direct with their message. Traitors drowned in their own blood. A joint investigation team from Yon and Ursus submitted their report 2 weeks after arriving in Chernobog. They were clear. There was zero evidence that either of the two countries had anything to do with the tragedy. They termed that the Chernobog incident was created and caused by the infected, but the vagaries of political conflict meant that any further legal action to be taken against the infected that might have been circling the major cities ultimately died in various legislatures, piles of unpassable bills, until finally meeting unceremonious end in the old Secretary Crank's shredder during a cleanup. You have a good one, Silver. Good night. Yeah, I think we have one more thing to read after this. Thus, the Chernobog incident silently drew to a close. Oh, Crownslayer. I'm not a killer. Go this way. You can't stay here. If the Ursus army finds you, they won't care if you're infected or not. They're wiping out the city. So you're the only one who we can trust? If you want to live, you'll live. We'll live? Where should we go? Alright, sure, this way. I can't do anything about you hating us, but I hope we won't have any more hate for you, since you also lost your homes. Brothers here, take them. They're not infected, so be careful. Crownslayer, what about you? Where are you going? What should we do? Why are you still following me? You're a leader of Reunion. I'm nothing. I want to go back to Syracuse. Why? Why would you? I'm weak. I need to get stronger. Becca, when I was leaving Syracuse to go to Ursus to take revenge for my father, my teacher stopped me, saying I was weak and I couldn't do it. I didn't believe it, but it was the truth. My brain doesn't work like Tallulah's. I'm not as skilled as my teacher. I'm weak. Even the cause I believed in, we was just somebody's tool. You all know, right? Tallulah betrayed us. No matter what the deal is, Reunion is over. Oh, she is gorgeous. Oh, we get to see her in color instead of a flashback. Oh, she is... Wait a minute. Who do you look like? Who do you look like? Potential woman. I alter to push. Then Crownslayer alter to push stroker hook master. Like a shift unit? I don't think this is how the movement ends. Aren't you from Lungmen? Yes, but where I come from doesn't matter to what I'm saying. Whether or not she acknowledges it, and you have to realize it, no matter what happens to Reunion, Tallulah already lit the flame, and you can't put it out like that. Sure, if that's how it is, I think they're better off going with you. Are you asking that of me? Let's say I'm entrusting them to you. You might be lying to me here, but these people lost their homes. I won't lie to you. They'll be worse off with me. Oh, I didn't read that. Okay, are you willing to come with me? Crownslayer. Ursus. Us. Ursus. Sus. The Empire just hasn't gotten to the point where they'll treat all the Ursus like we do. Goodbye, all of you. Don't make the same mistake I did. Girl. What's your name, and where are you going? 9. I'm going to where the fire burns the hottest. Where the fire burns the hottest. I'm not sure. I don't know anywhere like that. Use of square holes. I knew you'd be here. Can't hide from you. You came here to mourn them. I may be mourning us or reflecting on morality and greed. Your sword says something else. At least my sword isn't cutting your throat. I know you don't mean it, old way. If we were really going at it, who can say which of us would drop first? Push Crownslayer into the hole. No, they should actually do that. We should actually be able to push Crown Slayer, make a Crown Slayer altar, push Crown Slayer into a hole. Be serious, please. I had to give you a few good jabs, old friend, you know. Chen and those infected got it done. You should think things over again. The arbitrary way you go about them. You almost dragged Longman into a war and wrecked the whole place. I'm not sure about that. Even if Longman were to choose a certain future, it may yet choke it out over some small thing, a chance reoccurrence. Would you throw me a void to hold if we have one? Oh my goodness. The city didn't choose her. We should be proud that she chose the city. They're not mutually exclusive, Kojui. The city chose her too. If it wasn't ready to accept who she is, and you should tell that to her. If it's time for me to go, old way. Wait, Koji. Did the shield guard lie to me? Shadow? Yeah. Oh, they're your shadow guard. How should I know? I should have known you and Lin were working together. We have a new 6-star summoner, but you summon square. That sounds a little broken, Sinclair. Your shadow guard aren't the Imperial guards they once were. They're human now. Do you think they can stand to watch you make another mistake? So that means when I told them to handle the infected, then you... Shh. Heaven knows. Besides, when you knew we would head back soon, that sick old tiger has something for you. Ah, you're here. Biker Chen? Biker Chen skin? Oh, this chapter 8 has gone beyond 11 out of 10. It has gotten another tier and is like 12 out of 10. You know what? You know what? That is such a fucking shame. This, I feel like this goes hard. This looks so nice. I love everything about this. This needs to be a skin for base Chen. This looks amazing. I love this. And it's a fucking shame. Isn't there another skin of her butt for... I'm not sure what you're all talking about. Uncle Lin, look at you, dressed like this. It looks like you're headed right off somewhere. Do remember to visit from time to time. I'm not sure I can. Then you will have to ride us. Let us know you're safe out there. I will, Uncle Lin. This is where Tallulah's father is buried, and your mother. In the end, they couldn't be buried in the city they loved, or in the case of your mother, it was a matter of both love and hate. So does Tallulah not have the same father as Chen? Was Cache actually her father? No, Tallulah's, no, my bad. I'm fucking stupid. This Chen doesn't have the same father as Tallulah. I'll never forget the look of this place, Chen. I think of them whenever I see it. My sister and my sworn brother, with whom I shared no blood. Same mother, right. So they have the different fathers. So they don't talk about Chen's dad. They are buried here, a place too small to house their passion, words too weak to express their remorse. An unmarked grave, yes. Names perhaps mean more to the living. All around the world we idealize burial, and as all graves eventually disappear, no one knows a peaceful eternal sleep. Catastrophe, war, abandonment, and all such things. Should a city disappear, The souls buried within disappear right along with it. I don't know how to pronounce that, but that's like I've read a lot of like is it Korean or Chinese mangas that have like a lot of cultivation, like fantasy cultivation manga thingies. There's a form of burial called the Tomb Way. It designates a part of the nomadic city's path as the burial ground where the dead will be tossed from the city, with this passing cycle as a form of honor. Chinese, okay, Chinese. This is a form of, yeah. I'm too forgetful. Too many things I forget too easily. Too many things I want so desperately to forget, but dare not ever forget them. And so I picked this place for them. I brought my sister to Lungmen. I met Fumizuki in Lungmen, along with Edward, who had fled to Lungmen. I can't say we made the best of friends, but he was smart and bold. Keshe ruled Lungmen from the shadows and saw us as thorns in his side. We knew we had no choice but to dispose him. It was the only way to give us a future in the city. Here, this grave is the farthest Lungmen have ever been. After we beat Keshe and exiled him from Lungmen, the city sat a few dozen miles away, bright and full of hope. Only future awaited us. Manhwa. Okay, so it's a manhwa. So then, what's a Korean? What are the Korean mangas called? We drank, talked, laughed, enjoyed ourselves without a thought to our remaining fuel. Manhwa and manhwa. Okay, manhwa and manhwa. Okay, that's confusing. We very nearly died of thirst until Adams, that sick old tiger, coughed up his car to come get us. Boy, did he give Edward and I the business after that. Oh, he wasn't as old then, nor was he as sick or ferocious. But who cares? We were all having a good time. Lynn was laughing like we didn't have the blood on our hands, laughing like we were boys in the time of our lives. Edward was a scion of the highest Lundium nobility, and we were keeping that secret in Lungmen. But Keshe already knew. He may have long since started plotting. He told my jealous twin and the Shadow of Lundium about Edward and my sister, about their relationship. I was forced to choose between Edward and my sister's unborn child. I hid it for 10 years after Edward died. Only my brother and Keshe knew. But now Edward and my sister are both gone from this world. Someday a catastrophe will strike and wipe away everything. No one will remember the tragic lovers buried here. These two who died because of me will be forgotten. I met Keshe. He may be more evil than either of us know. I can imagine. This grave. Mother. It was my fault your mother wasn't so warm towards you. I had to have her marry that young noble to protect her. I should have done better. It's all in the past. Promise me, Wei Yanwu. Is Chen maybe related to like an ancient dragon bloodline and Tallulah? Chen and Tel's mother was Wei's sister, by the way, and Wei's brother is the first. And Wei's brother is the first Long Emperor of Yan. He's the first Emperor of Yan. So is Yan? If so, does that mean Yan is a very young nation? Promise me you won't let Lungmen turn into a grave. Never again. Oh, okay. Okay, so he's just the emperor. Yeah, first, okay, yeah. It's just the title of the emperor or whatever. So then Chen's I'm still wondering about Chen's dad, if he's alive. As if I could trust a word you say. I never needed your trust, but you can believe me this one time. Like when I promised to train you. You trained me well. I couldn't have gotten her back without you. I'm glad. I don't think you've spoken to me in 10 years as much as you did today. I think we talked a lot. What I mean is as Chen, not as Superintendent Chen. I'll be off. What are you planning to do with your sister? I have no feelings for Tallulah anymore except guilt. Good, that's what you should feel. Yeah, you bitch. We're one pair of the clueless, separated siblings in this world. Most will never be reunited. Even so, I can't just let her go. I still don't know what she is. It's still not clear. There's a prison to keep criminals, but Lungmen we know today can't hold her. I can't make the Lungmen that could. Only you can create an LGD that could keep the infected and the uninfected together. It doesn't have to be me. We all have our own part to play. But likely a lie, but they do not care for each other. Oh, that's too bad. It'd be cool to see Chen's dad in the story. I wonder if he's gonna be like a really important figure. I know that truth, no matter how correct it might be. If the people of Lungmen didn't accept it, then they won't. Then they won't. I've seen too much of the slums, and if it's possible to build something like that, I'd like to do it with Rhodes Island first. Tallulah, no matter how long it takes, I will get her a fair trial. You really have grown up. I don't need to hear that from you, sir. I don't think it's a good thing. If I, on behalf of Lungmen, ask you to stay, will you do it? Ha! If you and Tallulah ever wanted to come back, Lungmen will make the move to take you back, if it can. There are so many things we can't do, but maybe them in the future, maybe they could. I just hope you haven't forgotten what you were reflecting on. That would be good enough. Say hello to Aunt Fumizuki for me. Oh, Uncle, take care of yourself. But she does not turn back. What is it? The path before you is long and hard, but I know you will master it. I'll bear that in mind. Right then, what's the second condition you wanted to offer Rhodes Island? After using them to wipe out Reunion, I would ask them to take as many of Lungmen's infected as they could. Give them land, resources, funding, and all the materials they need. They can't refuse, even if they know this is a hard pill to swallow. I have done this before, and I will continue to do it. No hesitation, no regret. And for now, the situation has changed, and we must change it. Is there a problem with you thanking them directly? You don't worry so much about winning and losing as you used to, and I think I can guess the reason. It's about our little Chen. That's why things have changed. Lungmen's infected belong in Lungmen. So what about Chen? She has her own path to walk. Will you visit her? The Chen and Lungmen can't have anything to do with an infected organization. Harsh. Then I'll go. Well, say hello to her for me. Tallulah got micro or some bullshit like that. So she unaware her actions so innocent, definitely not cold. No. Exactly, Tom. Tallulah is innocent. She deep down she may have wanted to do all that, but I believe she didn't have such nefarious plans plotted. She did nothing wrong. When forced to choose between my sister and my sworn brother, I chose my sister. I vowed to let no harm come to them, but I broke that vow. This time is different. I will never choose again. Because Che was wrong. I had no choice. Wei Yin will have only one path to walk, in fact. Even if it is the path of fratricide. For the sake of my two nieces, for the sake of the Lungmen in my dreams, even if it is my one and only path. Live well. Though there's so much more to go through. A few weeks later, attention, honored Rhodes Island operators. This is Calcit. Thanks to our efforts, the Chernobog issue has been resolved peacefully. Ah. Ah. Does it hurt? Ow, only if you poke it. Sorry. It's fine. How are you? Fine. No way, little kitten. Since when did you keep things to yourself? Is that bad? Oh, of course not. Scout, can you see? Our little kitten is all grown up. She's a big girl. Don't ask me why I want that. It might come in handy later. She's so big now. Don't cry. I want to forget. You're really crying. Why are you crying? Don't cry, Blaze. Don't. Bluish Silver should know. Ace 2. Our kitten. She's grown up. Blaze. Hey. Much of the truth will stay buried forever in the ruins of Chernobyl because we live in an uncaring world. I wonder if Calcit holds records of everything that she sees. Like she writes it down on paper or something. But Rhodes Island will remember, no matter what. Okay, well that kinda answers my question. Whatever else we undertake, we must remember. A Rhodes operator does not sacrifice her life for a single person or event. This topical medicine is really useful. There are a lot of similar patients out there, but I think this cream is effective enough to have a market. The main point is that even if it's not especially effective, it's very cheap to produce. All the components that come with it allows for common wild growing plants. It's Medic! We get to see Medic again! It's been so long! It's been a bit of a pain to get them from the northwest tundra. They're spreading over such a wide area. The inventor must have had more preservatives than medicine knowledge. Where do you want to apply for the patient, Amiya? Patent. Where do you want to apply? In Ursus, and keep it cheap. But I think the Empire has similar tech. Ursus has more people who need it. What should we name it then? We'll call it Frost Nova. Wow, a way to keep her memory alive. And it might even persist into the far future. Maybe we might even see it in Enfield, like a medical item to heal your units. Like, outside of combat? Amiya, were you looking for me? Oh, Doctor. Medic, you and Warfriend take care of it. We'll take it from here. Doctor, I'm coming. It is not for the result that we commit to what we do. We do something not because we want to see it done. As a business, this may be a foolish strategy, but we live for more than material gain. Our brave operators have proved that life and its value lay not only in ensuring the survival of one or even many people, or in its biological definition. We have to live on in the moral, civilized sense, because the future of life needs support, and Rhodes Island is that support. Damn, Calcit's talking, we might be here for a while. We are fighting for a cause that will heal the scars of our world. Another mission? Yes, with Meteorite. Care to bring a greenie? I have some new recruits who need to learn. Oh, I don't think so. This is gonna be a tough one. Jessica and Frostleaf are going out on patrol. They might be in a better place to take a recruit. Jessica, can she handle it? I think you've seen how far she's come. I have. I think she'll certainly be able to put some pressure on the new recruits. Then Nero is going to crush me with all her pressure. Am I really that heavy? No, that's not what I meant. Is it for this belief that we are willing to die? A Squad, 13 members. Ace, Bad Tom, Kurg, Hardbrick, Woodspoon, 17, Bronze Nose, Green Pea, Luna Silver, Confidenti, Sandwash, Violet Flame, and Carries. Amiya Squad, 13 members: Dim Needle, B Soft Hand, Chili Jimmy, Keen Ear, Anger Name, Sunti, Marco Smith. Wow, okay. Fade. Divides. Frost Nova. Antonio Lisa. Will Dash. Wild Dash. Hui. And Indigo Jade. I can't put Frost Nova on the KIA list. No matter what you say, she wasn't an official employee. Hold on. I want to write this down later. I want to put those in my notes. What of the consequences? What if our operators are outraged at you putting a reunion operative on our casualty list? It's not something you should do. She fought for the same goal. Is that all it takes? Yes. Rhodes Island fights for the same ideas. Okay, I'll do it. You've done your duty. I hope you'll stay as you are now. And I'd like to apologize for that thing back there, Doctor. The question you asked me back by the sarcophagus, I can't give you an answer. Not now, not tomorrow, not ever. I don't want to hide the truth, but I really can't give you the answer you're looking for. Unfortunately, neither I or PRTS have a good explanation. I hope you can forgive us, but someday when the time is right, it will appear to you. Doctor, when that day comes, when you finally know the truth, will you be ready? Another thing, Doctor. Amiya is taking on a lot of burdens. I hope you could avoid giving her more bad memories. We should take more onto ourselves instead. Those things which we can't even face ourselves, we can do it. And I remember one official comment about Rhodes Kitchen showed the name of those operators as well. That's nice. When they're all alive. Well, still, at least they added them to something, which was a good way to keep them. As long as you're here, as long as you are like this. Scout Squad, 13 members. Scout, Milim, Tipsy, Slick, Mimi, Lifa, Slana, Mary, Thumbtack, Mudflower, Macron, Tur, Scorpion. Rosemonte Squad, 1 member. Bluish Silver, Radiant Squad, 1 member. Liquasa. 41 sacrifices in all in the Chernobog incident. Rhodes Island will not forget. We will remember their names forever. Even should Rhodes Island cease to exist someday, all that they have done will leave its mark on our world. There we go. Doctor, you don't want to talk? I get it, so much has happened. But with you by my side, I feel happy. There are some things we can't do by ourselves, but it's not like we do them for their own sake. Right. Rhodes Island, we always press forward no matter what the dark clouds bring, and no matter how many terrible stories unfold across the world. I'll always believe in the worth in your heart. This scene definitely will be shown at final episodes of Anything 1. Time to cry for the second time. Yeah, I've been like, it's really hitting you, especially the music. Welcome home, Doctor. Hi, Amia. Did she say anything? Nope, not a peep since you brought her in. She's so calm, even when, Chen was it? Even when Chen came to see her. So what are you going to do about it? Me? Do I look like Ascalon? I don't think we have anything we need from her yet anyway. More information is gonna depend on whether you use it. I guess. I don't really know how to handle a person like that. What about those LGBT people? What, it's not like it's your first time at Rhodes Island. What's there to be shy about? I just got promoted. I don't want anyone thinking I'm working under the table with Rhodes. Missy, you're totally good with it. You make it look like you're going shopping. Who could stop me? Sure enough, you got that rich girl brain. Chief White's office, who's that? An angel with blue hair? Or a sarcas? Blue hair or a sarcas? No one comes to mind. Oh, she's really hurt. Hey, you can't just barge in. Chief Wei is in there. Wait, does Chen have blue hair? No. Oh, Mostema. Looks like you got company, Chief. Anyone who could make their way in here is someone I can trust. Let's have you look after your own wounds first. Don't mind letting those two out there eavesdrop, then this little scratch is no big deal. What are you doing here, La Toronto messenger? I'm not here on official La Toronto I'm not here as an official law. Although the church does actually have a message for you. Hoshiguma, take Swire outside. Oh, roger that. Hey, why just me? There, speak, messenger. He said, what did you have for breakfast? And what will you eat for dinner? Odd. Why would you want to know what I think? I think you are the chief, Mr. Wei. They're not here in an official capacity. The blonde tiger and the green-haired Oni. I think they're probably here to meet an old friend or something. But hey, if we carry on like this, we could have the Ursa's Royal Guard taking a show around the land ship. When they come by, did the patient react at all? Nope. I can only ever guess at what Kaos is thinking. Oh, I'll get the surveillance set up. You stand under that camera. Come on, come on. Peak after peak after peak. I want this whole thing. I wonder if that's just her shadow, or like a metaphor of for Kesche, Tulula. Humans are weak, complicated, selfish creatures. Even Crispies possess the nobility human beings lack. They forge the land dry day after day, never stopping, never giving up. Unlike humans, humans kill one another for food. Humans kill one another for selfish desires. As such, human beings use others to determine their own value, to measure their worth. You have what it takes to enlighten them. You have the right to use them. You know what you must do. I taught you all that you are. How did you overcome these countless years of oppressive history? The history of humanity is a history of struggle. Wisdom, ideals, and methods. Your sight is my sight. Surrender your fantasies. Sooner or later, you will return to me. I'm your only end. Yeah, there's two shadows. That's why I specifically hovered over one of them. No, literally. Kesche. No, Kesche. Absolutely not. I can't. My PC is gonna be full of Tulula. And it's gonna be glorious. All that you taught me now weighs on my body, carved into it as scars forever. The past is behind us. 50 terabytes of tau. Exactly. It's all over. There are gonna be more when we get into Victoria Arc. Oh, so she's more in there? Oh, I'm gonna have more to the incoming. Indeed, I must put an end to all you have brought. All the ugliness and shame you cast upon me will be my fuel. It will fuel my future. Until I find you, until this road is liberated, I will never stop burning. I will not deny you again, Cachet. I oppose you. Until all the wrongs have been righted and all our sins purged. It will be done, even if our end is the same. I will burn it all to ashes. Even if I burn to death. How long have you been out? I can't be bothered to count. I lost track a while ago. And if you run, you won't get away. One needs a hammer to strike a nail, and if all you have is a hammer, everything looks like a nail. Maybe now is the time. Calcit. Vina, come here, please. I have words for you. Wow, she says Vina instead of Siege? Alright, Doctor. Just a moment. One question. Are you ready? I'm not sure, but I guess I'm ready whenever. Can you speak these words? Excalibur. Just know better get an external USB to store in pics. No, they shall not be external, they shall be internal. They shall forever be. Your Majesty. Here is the complete report on the incident. Fyodor. Not Frodo. How did this happen? Did one of the royal guards betray us? Witty, give me an honest answer. My chest is an uplit fireplace on a winter day. Only honest words will get my heart beating again, whether or not an unpleasant truth may break it. No, your royal gods will never betray your majesty. They will remain loyal to you until the world itself is consumed by fire, as long as you are rightful Emperor of Ursus. You and I both know these are but empty words. Would that the guard did more than stand back and watch the old monster die? Enough. No platitudes. No more masks. I've grown weary. Witty, you are no fool. Tell me your thoughts, and look me in the eye as you do. Where are the puppet masters behind this plot? Grand Duke Baikal, Deputy Marshal of the Third Army, and General Rosen, and Viscount Kirkquay. Of course, I still lack the evidence to prove that they actually orchestrated the entire ordeal. Furthermore, when the royal guard went to hang them all in their homes, they found these traitors lacking the courage to face their crimes and your wrath. They took their own lives rather than bear their due punishment. Cowards, absolutely cowards. Have they not even the meager courage it takes to stand trial? They must have known. They knew that a trial would reveal their base desire, their corrupt minds to all the people of Ursus. And yet now we will never bring them to trial. True, your majesty, how regrettable that we must now keep this knowledge behind the curtain, rather than take it out onto the stage. Even a stupid burdened beast will do more than chew grass when roused. Nonetheless, the royal guard disposed of their remains in the proper manner. Their rotten corpses will dangle stinking from the ceiling. No one will dare take them down. Had their conspiracy succeeded, Ursus would have suffered another war. They would have seen their influence increase, proportionally draining the power of the council, perhaps further degrading our cities. We are most fortunate they failed. Traitors, death was too good for them. I should feed them to the flesh. Flesh? What? Buthidas? But that would be a terrible thing. No, we can't do that. Pardon me, Witty. I don't mind to lash out like that. We must go back down the road of. We must not go back down the road of ruin. No matter how much rage I have for my enemies, I cannot exhibit such behavior. We do not resort to them during the Great Rebellion. To this day, I feel that only a proper blood-soaked threat would have stirred them. Pure terror is the only language those who terrorize the innocent can understand. Although I am personally opposed to such measures, unfathomable, must I resort to such ancient brutality, such poisonous traditions to stand against the ignorant? And as these maggots seize the swords and shields of our empire, are we even left to naught but rot? Forgive me, Your Majesty, I do not understand. I do not have an answer to that question. From a constitutional perspective, I am not your legal spy master. More pertinently, is the legend true? Is the deathless black snake a malignant deity that cannot be slain? And are there other such deities like this in our realm? What can we do to free our people from this tyranny? Wittig, what we stand now in the light, surrounded by darkness. What can we use fire to illuminate Ursus? Your Majesty, I must point to one fact. In recent decades, only the Duke of Cachet among all the ageless show clear signs of involvement in these events. And even after his death, we are unable to confirm her identity. That tells us that the ageless of Ursus still fear you. They fear you and your contempt. Nearly 1,000 years have passed since we overthrew the Hippogriff. A couple of dying monsters can't stand against the might of the Ursus people. Let them do as they will. They will fall. They will fail. We will find them and we will destroy them. Your Majesty need not worry. I have all proceeds as you've said. What of the infected situation? Any developments? Your Majesty is over hasty. You acted too quickly to close the infected mines the armies held in the northwest. It may have been your hope to weaken the army's supply reserves. Even show a little benevolence. As much as the army pests you, your people also oppose this. They fear the infected, but it is unwise to go against your people at this juncture. They by and large despise the infected and stand against the army here. The army here could be seen as you standing against the people. You lack the resources to pursue this course. Even if it's the right thing to do, this is to show leniency to the infected by shoving them into the jaws of hell. It is time, Your Majesty. Tovo has been waiting at the door for over 15 minutes. Yeah, you've been talking a long time. I think you may want to see to him. Raving lunatic with his holy vision. I'll have a proper joke of him. But before that, Wizzy, do you think we can do it? Can we make Ursus great again? I don't know, Your Majesty. Now is not appropriate time to answer you. Maybe they should also build a wall while they're at it. But at least you do not lay waste to the world as your father did. That is already quite good. To the infected. Should you break the course of the deathless black snake, then you should be able to break through everything that weighs upon you. I hope that one day we have a real chance to defeat the country of the last emperor. Country? Yeah, country. To be continued. Oh my lord, there's more. You're doing a good service standing guard in this weather. I know it is what you want. So you do. Until we walk out of this weather, my fire will keep burning. Quiet. Actually, you know what? I appreciate this. This is nice. This is really nice. We got Patriot here. Man, Patriot. Look at Patriot. He's sitting down and he's as tall as... He's taller than the people standing up when he sits down. Holy... Let's see. The two... Yeah, them... They're sleeping. Oh, sorry. They trained all day. The kid with the dark hair looks like he could handle a bow. But he'll need to grow a bit. Then let them sleep, but... I'm about to leave. I'm dropping the temperature too much. They'll catch a cold. Sorry to bother you. You don't. It's just the one with the white hair. He's a light sleeper. If I don't sing to him, he has night terrors. I don't know what he's been through. Time heals all wounds. Is your father still working on tomorrow's battle plans? He told me something about an Ursus infected transport center. He has to think carefully, keep our losses low. He always tells me to pay attention to that. It's already too late. I've never seen him sleep, not once. Heroes need rest too. The other fighters should have taken some. Think of yourself before him. Who was that you reached out to a few days ago? When were they? Where were they from? Nah, that's what I thought so too, Mirai. Ludmilla and Alex, looks like they've been around Chernobog. They know the city well. Where is Crown Slayer and Skull Shatter? I don't see them here. That's a big city. Yes, and what's also infected in it. We might be able to bring them in with the right plan. No, literally, Mirai. Oh no, should we save the secret ending for another time, or should we just go ahead and do it? Because it might be, is the secret ending as long as this? Mostly barely appearing. People with her seem strong. I think they might become dependable allies, even if they're a little ornery right now. Is it short? Really, as those of us fighting the Ursus army all the time. Traveling's too far and too many things to stand in our way. How many years would it take? 3 or 4 still wouldn't get us here. It's not that long? Okay, I trust you, Neb. If we don't fight it or stop it, it will have to come to us. With the efforts of the infected in the city, we can build a city of our own. And maybe in 3 or 4 years' time, we'll be looking at tomorrow. Tomorrow is so close. I like the sound of that. Get some rest. Right, good night. Good night, Sasha. And Eno. Hurry back, I'll send the kids to the settlement soon. Right, my brothers and sisters. I don't know if I don't think I screenshotted this one. But this is a better picture because the last one was just a portrait. Man, she looks so happy. She looks so happy. When times were simpler. So where's the... Oh, is this it? We're not doing that today, Mirai. Hell no. Forgive my presumption. Might you be the doctor? I never thought you'd remember me. Have you met somewhere before? Or perhaps you've previously read my files? When going outside, I do tend to be somewhat polite. Once used to speaking like this, it's hard to change. I've seen no shortage of rude remarks come to a fight. After all, by and large, we keep at a distance from vulgar people, without any another reason. Only that one thing less perhaps beats one thing more. Literally, Mirai, if we could have his skin as a skin in Monster Hunter, that'd be funny. It's truly been a long campaign, and you've endured to the bitter end. Battles like these are only cause to feel fear. Might you feel that way, Doctor? If you were to ask, I don't tell lies. I am. Granted. I've always come all this way with the team, but I'm still quite afraid. In the wilderness, dying is not much worth mentioning, a trivial thing. This has become a consensus across near to all people. I believe that was why we set up nomadic cities. We wish to live on, to not be killed by the wilderness again. But the disasters occurring among these cities were a repeated reminder to us that often, when we think we've had the great fortune to escape from somewhere, we'll play new misfortunes upon ourselves. Did the people of Chernobog ever imagine they'd go through this? I imagine they didn't. It's not good though. It's not a good thing. Passing your days trembling in fear. Outcomes such as this are too dark. I can't imagine what I'd be like stuck to this vision and living on. But all of this has dropped unwittingly right on their heads. We'd thought the core city. What if something broke out once again within Chernobog? When I consider as we might encounter in future, it leaves me feeling only afraid. Because I wanted to understand your character. Though given I could find you here, I can more or less arrive at my own answer. Disregarding the people who already knew you well, there are plenty like myself who didn't join Rhodes Island too long ago, who feel some sense of curiosity about you. Of Amia, we all have the same general impression. Everyone knows that beneath her minuscule stature lies a tenacious will holding her up. Opinion on Dr. Krause all vary. While I can very much understand her, no matter what Krause does, she always has a basis. She is in no way impetuous and never acts on an impulse. That's simply not something the average person can achieve. Whereas you, what about you? It's not been too long since you came back to Rhodes Island, and before you'd returned, your name had spread fast. But we don't know who you were. What kind of person were you? What would you bring for us? Before you came, Dr. Cowsett pushed the notification to each individual's terminal. Pushed the notification, letting us all know that you'd be an important member of the Rhodes Island Command Department someday. What? Before you came, to each individual's terminal. Okay, so she's okay. Though plenty of notifications from HR are similar, I was still able to pick up on the information concealed within that short paragraph of text. You were, to some of us, completely unfamiliar. At the same time, at least, that was how it was. It's not just that we don't know what sort of past you had. We weren't even sure of what kind of future you had. Where would Rhodes Island lead us? Along the way, you'd be sure to play an important role. I know that was how a lot of people felt. But what about you yourself? Might you feel like all of that is not part of you? You've lost your memories after all, and this world hides a great many facts from you. Doctor, I have some personal experience. Can you hear it out? You may as well really. You don't have to take it seriously. You might feel like ever since you've woken, you haven't had much right to choose anything, that the road has been paved out entirely by others. Personally, in my experience, from the moment I was born till now, ever since I was tossed into this land, I always had this sort of feeling that I can't choose, I can only live upon the great land. Putting those great figures who felt they could change their own fate aside, we ordinary people, please, just allow me to say this. We ordinary people are always pushed along. But are we truly allowed no choice? To this Chernobyl core city mission I signed up. I knew this was highly dangerous and I knew it went against what I believed. More than doing anything to shape the world, what I want is to live on. And I was very well aware I couldn't help with much myself compared to others, far more specialized operators. It was all I could do not to get in the way. But I still chose to do things in this manner. I don't need to explain to anyone else my reasons, nor have I need to tangle myself in anything after this. Before we made our decision, we wondered why we had to do things this way, and after that we did them. So, Doctor, you actually had some sort of choice, didn't you? You saw someone saying ASC 18, then click 18. Wait, what? Check 18 there, 18. All my effort on 15 ending. Is in 3 to 5 is pointless. Wait, what, Mariah? Are you saying your clears are pointless? Pointless? You came with us all the way here. You're here. That's my verdict then. Thank you for your time, Doctor. I apologize for taking too long talking to myself for so long, but I do understand you a little more now. Already reach 18. already newer max div, which is 18 then 15 before. Well, it looks like you're just gonna have to do it all over again, Mirai. It's getting late. Preparations for work should be more or less there by now. I've confirmed your safety as well. Following that, our team should be retreating. So I'll see you at Rhodes, Doctor. Oh, right, Doctor. No matter if it's just in the moment or just the slightest variance, the future will surely follow with each difference in your choices and expose a different appearance as time goes by. I trust you will always have a choice. Okay. Okay, everybody. Arknights, Chapter 8. As much reading that took, that was amazing and peak. This was a climax to its fullest. And I loved, even though I was getting tired of reading, it was still amazing. No, at least it didn't. At least it didn't, Mirai. But it's getting late, guys. I see a lot of people coming, leaving. I understand it's late. You guys will be ending the stream here, and I thank you all very much for coming. So, and I hope to see y'all in the next time I stream. You guys have a good night. Yeah, we're not gonna be doing that today. We're not gonna be doing Dash 4 today. But you guys have a good one. I hope to see you all again. Please, if you made it this far and you haven't yet subscribed or liked, please either do both or one or the other. And hope to see you guys again. Yeah, Mirai. You too.